Okay, so welcome to our Pathfinder Friday session 100. You guys have survived 100 sessions of the horror-based Pathfinder campaign and not died too many times.
Well, I mean, some of us died more than others, so that's fine, right?
So there have been quite a few deaths in the ongoing storyline. So, with that, we will introduce who we have here at the moment and find out what happens to them. So, online today, we have M.
Hello, I play Zuza, but for an arm, with his ever-lovable giant and puppy companions. Although I am not entirely sure whether I will appear with them, it is yet to be determined. But I was the last to be sucked through the portal because, being the super strong orc of the party, I was able to resist it before it almost blew up in my face.
Okay, next person we have online today is Mark.
Hello, I'm playing Saki, the ever-loving, happy female rogue with hair loss issues. Must be generic. And I'm very unsure where we might end up. I might not see my friend Doozer again. I might not see puppies again. Puppies might not jump down the well with me like they did last time again. I don't know. This could be all sorts of things I miss out on. So I'm a bit unsure where we're going to be heading soon. So, could be an interesting session.
And currently, last person we have online tonight is Peter.
Greetings. I'm playing Lord Williwan Kenobi, the husband of the Hell Knight Ruby Wan Kenobi. I've got 3 kids at the moment. Hopefully, I don't have any more, but who knows?
You mean you haven't practiced your very, very long title?
No.
He's been out of practice for that.
Mm.
It has been 6 weeks since you've had to do your title.
Mm. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy about where we're up to, but I'm sure I'll pick it up quickly.
Don't worry, fuzziness is going to be part of the story.
Nice.
Last we had it, you all jumped through a portal, a malfunctioning portal, and you jumped through it because someone activated it by shooting an arrow through it.
That's right. We got sucked through. We didn't jump through. We got sucked through. That's right.
And I'm sure there's nothing wrong with entering a malfunctioning portal. It's not like you might have a missed jump.
Yeah. One party member goes to one place, another goes to a different place, and yeah, it's all fun and games.
Okay, so with our group here, we shall start the storyline with Sir Willie.
Sir Willie.
You wake up to the feeling of being needed by a cat, probably twice your weight.
Gee, trying to sleep. Go away. I'll play with you later.
And with that, it seems to realise that there's more than one kitty of unusual size needing you.
Okay, I'll crack an eyeball to see what's going on.
You're struggling to see anything because your eyes are just all blurred.
Oh. I'll rub them, see if that helps.
You find that your left hand doesn't seem to move.
Really? I grab my left hand with my right hand to see what's going on.
Seems to be stuck to the floor.
Alright. I'll use my right hand to rub my eyes and attempt to get a little bit better vision and then have a bit of a look around.
Okay, everything seems to be double vision to you right now, where you see two versions of everything.
If I close an eye, does it help?
It does help slightly, but you do still feel a little nauseous from that small moment of stuff. The light is very bright to your eyes. It feels as if you have opened up to a brilliantly lit room, which you then realize after a moment is just a dim light wafting from another room. And even with that dim light, it is blindingly bright to you, and your head is killing you. Which point, looking down, you notice that part of your hand is actually inside the floor.
Oh, that's bad.
So your hand's not stuck to the floor. Your hand is part of the floor.
Does it actually feel like I've got a hand? Or does it all just kind of stop at the wrist?
It all stops at the little finger, because it's not your whole hand in the ground. It's just one knuckle.
Which one?
The little finger.
The little finger.
Mm.
Alright. What's the floor made out of?
Made out of stone.
Alright. I'm going to pull my staff and basically see if I can't use it to break away what I hope is still my little finger. So as in, I'll crack it around so that the stone comes out with my finger inside it, as opposed to crack it and have my finger left inside the stone, me going, that really hurt, where's my finger?
Okay, so you hit the stone and you can feel the vibration echo all up your hand.
Okay.
Each blow hurts.
Okay. To any particular level of pain? Or is it just sort of, meh, it hurts a little bit, but, I've had worse.
You remember how it was when you had broken both your hands and feet?
Yes.
Feels worse than that.
Okay. I don't really have a choice, my character decides. Having looked around with double vision... Oh, where are the kitties?
Looking around, you can't see them, but you felt them a moment ago.
Alright. I'll attempt to continue my hitting of the stone, hopefully, and allowing it to break and free me. But I've got this sickening feeling that I'm going to end up breaking my hand or losing a little finger.
Okay, so while you're pounding away, we move over to Mark and Sparky.
Okay.
You're just having this really intense dream of something just hammering your skull.
Wish I wasn't that in again that drunk that night. It was a family gathering. I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, this is hurting. Oh, gotta stop drinking so much.
Sorry to interrupt, Mark. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
That's all good.
Good. Can I try to open one eye?
Yes, you can try to open one eye. Everything's blurry.
1 second.
And
sorry, mate.
that's all, good.
Apologies. Okay, so I opened one eye. That's all I got to before I had to take the headset off.
Everything's blurry. And
I'll try to move one.
And you've got that feeling of a migraine going through your skull, worse than any hangover you've ever had.
Oh, okay. Can I try to get one of my hands to kind of check on my face and all that kind of stuff, and if there's any just sleep or anything like that?
Okay, you're checking on your face. Your facial seems to be there. Still no hair.
Still no hair. Okay, well, fair enough. I don't expect. I won't say the word because that would evoke other people. So. Okay. Oh. Who's doing that thumping I say out loud?
And you find that you don't seem to be able to vocalize that well. You have this really croaky whispering sort of coming out of you.
Who's doing that? Okay. 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 Looks like my face is still there. That migraine. I'm looking around. Can I feel all my body kind of thing with my hand, left and right hands, or
yes, you seem to be there.
Can I try to stand up at all?
You try to stand up and realize that you can't seem to move your whole back.
Can I tilt my head side to side, or
you can tilt your head side to side?
Do I see it? If I'm blurry vision, do I see any sort of reason why?
Looking behind you, you see that your backpack is completely in the wall behind you.
Can I unhook myself from my backpack or not?
Not easily, because most of the straps that you adjust with are also behind you. And it's really taut, holding you in place.
Oh, okay. On the assumption that other people might be in the room, I try to swallow and try to get my voice in there if I can. To wait till I see if I can get some sort of, hey, anyone else here kind of thing, as much as I can.
Okay, moving back over to Willie. Willie can hear a very rasping voice behind him where he can't see. Sounds quite threatening at this stage. You're not exactly sure what it is. And Peter, you're also on mute.
Sorry.
So good.
I obviously don't recognise.
It sounds very much like some sort of undead husk trying to vocalize.
I'll attempt as best I can to see whatever this thing is as I'll pause the hammering just to have a look and see what I can see.
You can't really see much behind you because, all the light's coming from the other direction, and you seem to be casting shadows back that way.
Can I lie down and tilt my head back to put my body out of the light and as best I can whilst having my eyes point backwards?
Okay.
If I'm lying down.
You find yourself a uncomfortable position where you can see backwards, and by the looks of things, you can see Sparky with her back to a wall and legs slightly off the ground.
Oh, exclaim, Sparky! It's me.
And you hear your voice come out in a raspy croak, much like what you heard from the other direction.
Can I see him?
You can see some form between you and some light up ahead, making itself a lower profile and making some sort of dry, raspy sound in your direction.
Whoever you are, I taste disgusting. Okay? Just put it out there. I said, but if you can get me off the wall, we can work something out. Voice, so. I don't know anything else otherwise right now.
You actually managed to get the words out after trying to talk for a while. It's taking a while to get your jaw to work again properly. It's almost like you've forgotten how to talk. And Willie does recognise it is Sparky definitely talking to you, not some undead monstrosity.
Sparky, it's me.
And
Sparky, it's me.
And you finally hear your voice kick in again, as if it had been not used for a long time.
Oh, Willie, I'm stuck to the wall at the moment. How you going?
Yes, I'm stuck to the floor. I'm attempting to free myself. Give me, I have no idea how much time, but once I free myself, I'll give it my best to get you off the wall. I imagine you are part of the wall, as I am part of the floor.
Yeah, my backpack is in the wall and I can't unstrap myself. So, but I look for my daggers. Are they in the wall too or not?
No, your daggers appear to be to the front of you, not on the backpack.
Can I... Well, this is going to be difficult, but because I'm very good at acrobatics, I'm going to go with this. Can I somehow use my ghost type dagger and see if I can chip around the stones so I can loosen it around the backpack to make it a little bit easier to get off kind of thing, so just sort of little chips kind of thing? Because I can't see what I'm kind of stabbing. I'm trying to use a field with one hand and stab the other hand, if that makes sense. So.
Okay. You start stabbing into the rock and hearing it jar through your head.
Yes, I know.
It's like having the hangover and someone beating a kettle right next to you.
It's like going back home for a family gathering again. Yeah. So, this is going
And Willie can hear the same noise. Now it's instead of his wood on stone, it's metal on stone, and it's sounding a lot worse than his staff hitting the stone. He doesn't feel it hitting the stone. He just hears it going through his head.
Willie doesn't really have a choice but to persevere, so he does so. If he needs to take a rest to let the pain ebb away before starting again, he will.
And joining us online is Jeremy.
Good evening all. I'm Varisia. After all the war here from a Sandpoint, I had to turn the Pathfinder Core into what it leads to be. Everything's got me got quite with the league and covered up, but yeah, proved to be. Well, yeah, I'll bring back a bit and back up what's happening before jumping in more fully.
All good. I will be introducing you shortly. Don't worry about that. And yes, so both of you are feeling the pain of every slight noise, and you're not sure what happened to you. You do remember stepping through the portal, but, well, going through the portal, less stepping, more going.
I was going to say, you keep using this word stepping, where it's more like getting sucked or drawn through the portal.
And I am going to say Sparky ends up having to cut off the straps of your backpack to get off the wall. Once you finally cut your backpack free, you find that you're about 2 feet up off the floor. Hello, Mark. Are you actually saying something on your end, Mark? Because we can't hear you.
No, I had mute on the other section of the headphones. It's got two mute buttons, and I do apologise. I was going to say, and I was going, oh no, all those good things in my backpack. I feel so sad. And I go,
you also hear the ripping sound of clothing.
And I go, oh, okay. And I'm wondering if my bare bum's going to be showing soon.
Well, you believe that a lot of your clothing on the backside, from feet to neck, has ripped along the entire length.
Even the leather arm, or just the actual clothing?
The clothing.
Okay, clothing's okay. Not my leather arm. I don't want to show my hairless butt, because we all know everything else is hairless. So I think I try to get. And I realized, then you said, I'm 2 feet off the ground. I look and go, I'm going to do this spectacularly and do a somersault roll and land my feet kind of thing.
Okay, so, give me an acrobatics roll.
You know you're only 2 feet off the ground?
I know I'm 2 feet off the ground, but I thought it's still worth the go, you know? You got to get the first roll out of the way, do you know what I mean?
If you thought you were more than 2 feet off the ground, that will make it interesting quite amusing.
22, Martin, 22.
Okay, you land and do this perfect roll, right, standing right next to Willie.
Okay. You want a hand, Willie?
Yes, please.
And I try to help work out, without trying to damage him in any way, try to help with getting the stone around from his little finger as much as I can.
Well, you probably need a mage to help you with this, because this is all that magic wibbly wobbly territory.
Oh yeah, but all stone can be chipped away at, can't it?
Okay, you start trying to chip away at the stone.
Am I making any dent at all?
Yes, you are managing to crack the stone, but it's slow going, and you're taking small little chips out of it at a time.
Okay. I'm looking at. While I'm doing this, do I look around now that I'm out, and do I see anyone else except for us two here?
Give me a perception roll.
Oh god, this dice is going downhill. Goes from 8 to a 4. That's 19.
19. No, you're looking around. Nothing really seems to be here with you, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I want to help get free with it, because not because of a amphibian kind of thing, but more just I want to just make sure he gets out of the stone. Sorry, I had to say it. I couldn't help myself. So I'll help out and see if I can, and I don't feel. Do I feel the thumping in my head anymore, or not really?
Each time you hit the stone, yes.
Okay. Okay. Once we get out of this, Willie, we'll go and have a drink at a pub somewhere. Okay, gotcha.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Okay, so I'll attempt for you, Willie. I gotta laugh every time I hear that. I think that's there. So it's a little bit by bit, just enough so you can somehow hopefully pull his finger out without trying to damage it too much. So.
Pull your finger out, Willie.
You are struggling to pull your finger out of the rock, and you can feel the chips as each bit of the stone around it is being damaged shudder through your hand. You're not actually sure where the stone ends and your hand starts.
I'm pretty sure myself where those things happen. I'm just being hopeful, really.
Okay. And Jeremy, I will be now moving over to you. Okay.
That might think it'll happen.
So, last you remember, you were sucked through a portal.
I have vague memories of that. Yes, okay.
And you're waking up to sounds of what sounds like hammering of anvils and blacksmith work, but not skilled blacksmith work.
Uh-huh. Can I see around me? Where am I?
Opening your eyes, you see that you seem to be in a large chamber where, as your eyes come open, you realize that it's about 20 feet below you. You seem to be on the ceiling. The reason you know you're on the ceiling is your hair is draping down past your face.
Right. So presumably that means that whilst the hair is not attacked or secured, other parts of my body are secured to the ceiling?
As you start to get your bearings, you realize that your bow and your pack are all that's holding you off the ground. As you can't seem to see half of your bow, and you can only see the straps of your pack.
Right.
But right below you is a symbol for Wrath, carved into a large circular room.
Right. And how far down is it?
It is 20 feet down.
Okay. And okay, I will feel I can. So my legs are effectively hanging down, are they? Am I being held up by the strap of my back?
You look and you notice that the heels of your boots are also stuck in the ceiling.
Right. Okay. And otherwise, this is the room is empty, other than the symbol of Wrath at the bottom on the floor.
You can see two podiums. Just trying to read the description of it. Two platforms overlooking this room.
Huh?
Which are not as far down, not all the way down to the floor. They seem to be about 15 feet over the floor itself. And far side of the room from that platform is a stone door that you can see some sort of corridor, and seems to be where the tinking and smashing is coming from.
Uh-huh. So apparently somehow with the pack and bow and the heel of my boots embedded into the ceiling.
They are.
Right. Okay, I will aim to try and carefully release one to set it through, and I'm going to set the other arm free as well, and then probably while still hanging on to the backpack straps, if I can undo bootlaces type stuff, make sure where the feet are stuck the boots.
You find you're very lucky. Your feet seem to have made it through without being stuck.
Well, once I've got everything, so apparently I'm not necessarily attached to the wall without, where I'm not hanging on to them by myself. And I did be in the centre of the ceiling.
No, you're off to one side of it. You can't see all of the room properly. It's sort of you have the feeling through your body as if you have been through immense pain.
It's probably still coming, depending on how long it's been since I woke up. Unless, of course, maybe not about the infection of the septical area yet, but maybe he didn't survive the teleport process. He got greened out. But I'll activate my Wayfinder, hanging around my neck type stuff. Just to confirm, get lights and make certain about what I'm looking at and what the drop is. And basically allow myself to drop to the floor and do the whole superhero landing type stuff with cat balls. So
well, before you drop, you do notice that the area around the wall where your backpack is all stained red.
Well, stained red, but like 20 feet up type stuff, or just...
Yep. It sort of matches your outline.
Okay. Who else in the party is about core dark eyes? As far as I remember, the entire party got sucked through.
The entire party got sucked through.
And core dark was aware that other people got sucked through. If you were going to through by himself, I can't remember whether he was the first sucked through or not. Okay, well, drop to the floor so we can actually at least assess what's happening, where we are.
Okay, dropping to the floor gets you a new angle. At which point we will shift over to M.
Hello.
Okay, M. Your character wakes up with a sensation of being dragged.
Great.
Even worse, you might be being dragged. It's just that sensation you're fine.
Yeah, the clarification. Sensation or actually happening?
Okay, well, you manage to open your eyes and you notice that you seem to be hanging off the side of a balcony.
Oh. Okay. So, kind of sensation? I'm hanging in thin air.
You are hanging in thin air. You can see your left arm up to the elbow seems to be in the stuck to something.
Oh, okay. Can I pull myself up?
Well, you can't seem to pull yourself up because you can't manage to get the left arm to move at all. Besides, the elbow itself seems to be locked in place.
Oh, that's not good. Probably because I've been hanging like that for like ages.
Well, you can't actually see your left hand.
What is the balcony? Is it like wood or is it...
It is some form of granite.
Great.
No, granite.
Yeah, great night.
At which point, Korda does his catfall and sees Duza hanging by an arm just around the corner from where he fell.
Okay, like outside the room that I was apparently in, or
in the same room, just a bit further around the balcony from where you had been hanging.
Not a spot where I could actually easily look at when I was hanging face forward downwards.
No. It had been obscured by the balcony.
Yeah, okay. And so Duga's apparently hanging by his left arm.
He is hanging by his left arm. It looks as if his arm is stuck the same way your backpack was. And boots.
Wow.
Isn't my left arm the one that I like dislocated? Not last session, but the session before.
It is. That's also part of the reason why you can't move it.
Oh, great. Okay, right.
So you're hanging by a dislocation.
I mean, it was put back, but I'm gonna have to do it again, and that's not gonna be fun, and it's gonna have to be in like waiting for weeks, and this sucks. Can I punch the granite in anger?
Okay, you punch the granite in anger and realize that your arm actually has dislocated and you feel some tearing.
Oh, damn it.
Effectively Deuce's feet.
Deuce's feet are about 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. So is there anything in the room that I can move it to put under Deuce's feet?
You're not sure, but there is that room just to nearby with the partly open door.
Yeah, okay. Like you mentioned, there are a couple of platforms in this room, but there was the actual furniture or anything like that for stuff.
Well, you could climb up to the platform above that Doozer is attached to and check in there.
Okay, well, so I will confirm that Doozer is actually conscious. Apparently, good Doozer woke up with the fuck and punched the granite and went back again. Well, okay, so I will first of all attempt to just hold her to Deuce's leg correctly, take his weight off the arm, the shoulder momentarily at least, to confirm it's actually only good at the present time.
Well, as you take the weight off, you hear a sort of squelching sound coming from Doozer's left shoulder.
Ow, 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 dislocated shoulder, please don't move me, just get me out of this damn rock.
Can you see anything up there that you might be like a box or a table or a chair or something that I can put under you can stand on?
You can't actually see over the railing.
I can or can't see
You
over
can't.
the railing? I can't, yeah. I thought I was suspended under the
lip, yes.
Oh, God, yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry, I understand now. Yeah, okay, well, I'll be back.
Can you just lower me really gently, please?
Well, it's not like I moved you, like I did. I'm assuming, well, like my picture at the moment is your left arm is embedded up to the elbow into the ceiling above you.
Yes.
Into the side of the balcony.
Oh, okay. So she can actually take her own weight. Is it like she can, like her feet can be taking some of her weight on the wall type stuff? Is that right? Can you get the wall?
It can, but hasn't quite had the mental capacity to figure that out yet.
Well, obviously, it's still not necessarily something that taking weight is a very big of you too in that case, because it's still not exactly put feet on. But yeah, but she's like, is she hanging, like, is her arm effectively vertically above her head? Or is the arm embedded horizontally into a wall?
It looks as if it was sideways, but Doozer is actually dangling from it, sticking out sideways. So Doozer's probably about an elbow's reach away from the wall, sticking out from the balcony.
Yeah, but that's just it. Is that, but she's actually her arm is in the wall or is in the balcony above?
I'm hanging out of the wall.
So
I'm at like a 45-degree angle because I'm literally hanging off.
I was thinking a bit like Doozer. In Cordo's case, when he was hanging from the ceiling, I was thinking that Doozer was also hanging from the ceiling, but Doozer is actually hanging out of the wall.
Hanging out of the wall for the balcony.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, like all Cordo would have done was basically take weight, basically allow Doozer to be standing on his hands momentarily, And then realising that he can't actually see anything further, he's going to go, right, I'll place his feet near the wall so he can try and take cover. Can he reach the balcony with his other hand at all?
Doesn't seem to be able to do so without causing lots of pain.
Because I already kind of tried that and realized that I can't lever my body up on a essentially like a broken arm.
If Dooga was up, if Corda effectively lifted Dooga, so that therefore he's hanging out at the same height as he's coming from the wall, like the shoulder is the same height as the elbow.
We could probably hang on that way.
Well, you could move Dooza, but Dooza's elbow is fused in place, so it's not moving. So literally you're maneuvering the body around the dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay as I am and then just try and get out of the...
Yeah, no, that's right. So I'm just going to picture my head with the fact that if you've got the balcony over the top of Dooza, whether the other hand could actually reach the end of the balcony to take the weight. But happy with that. Can't do much work right now. I will be back. Hang tight. I will see if I can get something to really stand on while we work out whether we have to stop the arm or the other one.
You're just twisting the knife further into my shoulder with that comment. just saying.
But yeah, the quarter, okay, I'll give you something you can really stand on, take the weight off, before we have to chop your arm off the elbow. Okay. And then
at least I'll live up to my name now, right?
And so there's one open door that I can look at. The balcony is above my height, but I can might have something on it. We will look through the open door first of all.
Okay, I shall give you a perception test as you reach the door.
Okay. I haven't actually got any dice on me, so someone else is going to roll for me. That would be good.
Is this where we volunteer Mark and his fabulous dice rolling skills?
14 on the dice.
On the camera.
Sorry, I rolled a 14 on the dice.
Do you want 14 on the dice or do you want Martin's dice for shame?
That's not wrong at all. The dice would be a total of 23 perception.
Okay, so as you reach the door, you realize what you thought was a carving is actually a looks like the face of Kendra and her hands sticking out of the door. All blackened.
So we're talking a bit Han Solo Carbide type effect? Is that what we're talking about?
Very much looks like that. From a distance it looked like just part of the door, but up close, yeah, it's actually fleshy bits on the outside.
And that's, so she's coming out of the door itself, is she?
She is coming out of the door itself. That's when you realize the door is about a foot and a half thick.
Right. What's the door made of?
Stone.
Right. And so I'm not getting the back of Kendra there.
When you open the door, you can actually see parts of Kendra's feet sticking out the back of the door.
Okay. Her face is exposed, or
Her face is exposed.
blackened, but apparently still fleshy.
So it looks as if no blood has reached the face.
Is he conscious?
Does not appear to have a pulse.
Right.
Does not seem to respond to any form of interaction.
Okay. Very well. Take it. Well, I'll open the door and have a look to see whether there's any kids or feet poking out the back of it.
And inside the room, you can see Sparky and Willie chipping at the floor. Now you've identified the sound. Go ahead.
Take on.
I say now you can identify the sound of all that banging.
Get over here, guys. Duke's stuck elbow deep in the wall, and Fondra is, well, requires your medical attention there, Sparky.
Alright, I got Willie got a free Willie first. Very important, the free Willie.
And does it look like really stuck from my position?
Just looks like he's got his hand on the ground.
Unless you want to
Get over here. Dude is hanging from the ceiling, hanging from the wall, literally, by her dislocated shoulder.
His.
And with the most sarcastic arguing tone of all time. Oh, wonder how this all happened, eh?
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to free Willie little finger here, and then he can get up, okay?
Yeah.
Unless you want to give me a hand, and then I'll help everyone else out.
And what are you using to try and free him with?
Daggers and staves.
If we're talking about one little finger compared to the whole arm that Duke is hanging from, chop it off. It'll grow back.
It'll grow back.
If we get a regeneration spell, will.
Are you prepared to pay for one for me, or what?
I didn't say that. It'll grow back. Oh, Sparky. Okay, Sparky. Get over here. See what you can do for the Thondra. And, yeah, okay. We will have a look at Willie.
Okay, you look at Willie. I'll go over
Willie is not actually hanging from his finger, is he?
No, he's not.
I'd much prefer that you stay here rather than let Gaty McGateface start fucking around with my finger.
Okay, guys, look, you've got a problem here is the fact that I don't actually remember what happened to lead up to the...
Okay. So you shot an arrow through the gate, and it sucked us all in, okay? So, and that's how we all ended up in this space. And
I believe there was something happening. No, that's like it was deliberately a test to see whether the gate was actually would be something to go through, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then you activated it, and we all sucked in. So pretty much, yeah.
Essentially, they're saying it's your fault.
I'm happy with the making that sense. As a player, I couldn't remember what the situation was. So,
how am I progressing on this finger thing, Martin? Am I getting any closer, or is it's almost getting a lost cause?
you probably can't hear the chipping over Doozer's screams at the present time. Unlike Willie, Doozer actually in pain.
I stopped for 5 seconds where he screams.
Does Doozer scream?
Are you being a big girly man?
Doozer is trying his hardest not to scream. He probably grunted when I got lifted up before, but if I'm still, I'm probably okay.
Well, what screams? What are you talking about?
Sounds like a good time for Doozer to make a check.
Okay.
I gotta say, I believe still would be a difficult turn there.
Alright, what would
So,
that be?
I'm going to go with a fortitude saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Right, here we go. Fort saving throw, which is my best roll, which is fine, but disadvantage, not that fine.
Hey, you've rolled 2 high rolls together many times.
That's true. I got a 16 and an 8, so it's not too bad. So 8 plus 13 is 21.
So yes, there is a sound, a brief scream here and there, and a lot of whimpering.
All right.
Alright.
Go and see what you can do. Yeah, Sparky. I'll be good. If worse comes to worst, I'll cut my finger off, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
If you stab somebody else in the meantime, I'll hit you in the head. I understand too.
Yeah. No, look, it's coming to that, I'm sure.
Okay. I'll go to do, on the way, I'll see Fondra in the door, or you point out Fondra in the door, sure. Or I'll go in the direction of where Cordar is, and
But you can see me, I've got light.
I know, but I'm just
The Wayfinder is lighting up the bits of the cloak and pack of Fondra, as well as her boots sticking out of the door.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, and you weren't at a finger.
Yes, I'm worried about my finger.
okay. Now, because I see all these people in the stone and all that kind of stuff, I'm going, where's Harry? And that's it. I might just think it in my head. I'm not sure if I say it out loud or not, but I'm going, because this is all kind of magic stuff that might be happening.
Well, he could explain it perfectly to you right now.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. I go, I don't think I can do much fun right now. Let's go see Duza. And I'll go down to see Duza.
Okay, you see Duza, and Duza is suspended by a dislocated arm with the left arm stuck into the elbow at a 45-degree angle into the balcony sticking out from the wall. Balcony goes all the way down to the ground.
Oh, I just bluntly as Sparky is. Oh, that's fucked up, Duza. I'll say it there.
And Duza is 5 feet off the ground at this stage.
Jeez, how tall am I?
Yeah.
I'm 5 feet tall.
You're about 4 something, so Duza's. You could actually walk under Duza's feet.
I could start to the feet. No, I won't do that.
Fingers that walk around, like in the room where Willie is.
In the room where Willie is, it is 20 foot wide and 10 foot wide and 25 feet deep. And you can see at the far end of the room is a bas relief of a woman's face at about 6 feet in height for the woman's face. And it reminds you of the goddess of wrath.
Okay. Corner's going to grab his belt out, lay it on the floor, to open up the hole. Going to be able to get out. Pocket and tools, things like that, but then we can put something to fit under that Duza can stand on. And so I can get Hannah and Diesel for Willing Sigma, just makes it an easier one. So the good thing is that it was quite like his backpack, not his house.
Yep. Most people lost their bedrolls and their spare clothes.
And more people do couldn't afford more spares for those things. Not clothes, but bedrolls.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't have my shield. My shield was on my backpack, so I might have lost my shield, but I'm not sure yet. But
at this stage, basically, yeah, because the corner has got stuff in the portable hole that can affect their stuff, but it's got shelving in the portable hole, so we'll take stuff and do it, but they've got all crates and things like that, keep things separate in the portable hole. So he'll pull out a couple of crates so that dudes have got something to stand on at least, to take the weight off the shoulder. And
And as you get the crates to Duza, Duza's starting to look a little pink now. You think that... Well, most people start to look white, but orcs tend to look a little pink when they're got the blood rushing in the wrong directions.
Yeah, they got the old going into shop type stuff. Go then, yeah. We're digitally stable on a couple of crates. Corda will grab a hammer and chisel, and hey, he's really happy to be a Corda to give away the stone a bit more effectively than with just a staff and dagger.
Hell no.
Well, you could always give the chisel to Willie and let him free himself.
I'm happy to wait for Sparky.
I actually realised that Sparky realised he does have a climbing kit with all that kind of stuff as well. But I'm not sure if it was the back or not, so I'm going to roll a...
It was in the backpack.
Okay,
Why would you not be in that patch?
yeah, okay. I'd say I'm having my thieves tool, my pouches in my front of my body, I don't think thieves tools will be strong enough to chip away at rock. But I'm worried about one person we haven't thought about is Harry, and I'm going, okay, that's it.
That's why the Corda is okay. Really solution to help right now.
I'll keep checking out really, but I can't do anything for Fondra because I think that's impossible for me. My healer's kit also in my backpack. To do anything of that. I don't think I can do much with Doomsday at the moment because I don't think me climbing up her back and trying to chip away at her arms is not going to help at all because that could cause more damage.
No, that's right. On the plus side, Corda gives a couple of bit of healing kits to his possible hole first. So.
Yeah.
The Corda going to have you got Doomsday at least stable on track? Corda going to look to see if there's an easy way up on the balcony from where we are, and if not, you'll have to throw the rope and climb up top. But if there's obvious stairs,
there are no obvious stairs at all.
By the time you get him onto you manage a couple of raised platforms and things like that. By the time you get on a couple of those, can he jump up and grab on the balcony at one point and get up over it?
He can do a athletics to reach the 15 feet off the ground. Shouldn't be too difficult for him to do so.
Right, okay, good. I can't remember what the rules are for it, but obviously he's technically going to try and jump about 6 feet. By the time you reach up and if he's got to grab, but we'll have to give you to jump up or climb up or whatever it is to get there without trying to do anything further, without like getting any other equipment out. And if he can, great. If he doesn't, then we'll work on things. If someone can roll that athletic for me.
I'll have to do that for you. Now, I like you, Jeremy, but I got 3. So.
Make a 15 on athletics.
Okay, you manage to reach the rim of the balcony and pull yourself up.
Okay. Walk up on the balcony.
So as you pull yourself up,
Do that have a wayfinder around his neck?
he does. You see two 2 foot tall crystal plinths stand in the center of the balcony, atop which stands a large round gemstone. You can see a 10-foot wide iron slab blocks an opening 10 feet over the floor. Iron ladders descend from below into the down below. Sorry, just trying to read this properly. Which one is east? Yes, the thing uses maps and doesn't actually tell me which way is north, east, and west on the actual map itself.
Right.
So handy.
Wait.
It's not a map.
Well, there are 4 maps together, and I think they're all done the same way. Where to the west of the map is north. So that means east is that way. Okay, so I think I sort of understand what it's saying now. Okay, so you can see iron ladders descending through a trapdoor in the top of the balcony, going down below into a dark room. And you can see a passageway heading up some stairs west of the actual room you're in now, the balcony. The balcony itself is a 20-foot diameter circle.
But when you talk about iron ladders leading down below the balcony, that to a different fate to where I was below the balcony. Is that always below the balcony?
It seems that there is a room underneath the balcony that is not visible from the outside.
Right. Okay. So the wall from which Doomsday is hanging from is not actually the back end of the balcony. Okay.
And you can actually see part of Dooz's hand sticking out of the other side from where Dooz is stuck.
Sorry, another part of Dooz's hand, you say?
You can see Dooz's hand from the wrist upwards sticking through the rock. And it looks very much the same as Kendra's face did, blackened as if it's had no blood for a while.
Great. Does that mean we murdered Kendra?
Quite possibly.
So, plus 8 on a medicine check to come on to roll. Just to work out whether or not that's indicating of gangrene, and so therefore there's no point trying to cut the arm out because it's actually already dead anyway.
I'll give you a medicine roll for you to see how well you do. I'll roll the nice fleshy dice.
Oh, yes.
It's
my
a 12.
my dice tonight. Oh, apologies. My dice is not good.
Oh, it's not really bad. Technically, Cornell was looking for a second opinion before he says, sorry, dudes, no point. It's a bit hard. But his first assessment.
His first assessment is that the limb looks as if it has died.
Right.
I will give you another check to see if you can do it. Once I can give myself a character sheet to reference.
Okay. Right. I've got plus 8 on the roll, but what I'll do is actually fire a robot off the balcony, and so Sparky will be able to get up easily to have a look and make a more informed medical assessment. Well, I won't actually mention the fate of the hand to do so at this stage.
I will give Corda a Arcana check.
Oh, well, okay, that's a plus 7 untrained.
Okay, so, yes, magic behaves crazy.
Yep. So,
With the roll of 5.
yeah, so the Cordac perspective as well, talk about how it ended up in that position. It's now dead.
So you want me
Does
to
Cordac have an indication from his medicine as to how long that implies that there's been no blood to the hand or to the limb?
You're guessing at least 4+ hours. Maybe 12.
Yep.
Your body's definitely feeling a lot of time has passed since you went through the portal.
Well, and I suspect, considering the fact that depending on how long it's been, Cordo's probably had to either attempt or he's attempted another malaria check, but because he doesn't know he's got malaria yet, he's probably feeling bloody awful irrespective. So, how he's feeling, he's not necessarily indicative of how long time's been. So
do you want me to go off the balcony and try to do another check on Noosa? Is that what you want to do?
Cordo kind of went off the balcony, so Sparky will be able to get up more easily. And he'll come down and have a quiet word with Sparky about what he's seen up the top there.
Yeah.
The fact about it, look ain't good as to me.
I'll have a check myself. Got 12 in medicine, so.
Okay, so with the rope, you just do the climb up the side of the balcony.
I do that in the Sparky, unique fashion of not looking spectacular. So yeah. Then I'll get there and I see this dead person in the wall. Is it the wall?
You see a hand from the wrist coming out of the wall on the other side from where Dudes is stuck.
Okay.
Give me a medicine.
I'll do it. Yeah. That's better than average. 22.
Looking at it, this hand died long ago. Probably more than 6 to 12 hours. Your medicine wouldn't be able to save it.
Okay.
Magic might, but none of you seem to have that sort of magic.
No. So, do I recognise this hand at all?
You know it's Duz's hand, because you can even see either side of the balcony, the rest of Duz's arm coming out the other side.
Okay. Hey, Duza, I've got some bad news for you. You're doing the silent trick.
Duz is in a lot of pain, so he's just kind of like, get out.
Okay.
And Duz is in so much pain, Duza hasn't noticed that Puppy and Giant are not visible.
Yeah. Your hand is Fubar, Duza. I don't know, unless I can find Parry, I don't know how we're going to get you out of the stone. And I look at the corner, have you seen Parry anywhere?
Well, I'd be willing to actually look down the other end of the room where Willie was stuck yet, where there appeared to be actually, because that image looked, what I thought that looked like the image of the Runelords raft, didn't it?
Yes, and the face was over 6 feet in height, so it would have been a giant, not a person.
Yeah, no, exactly. So stepping it down there, he didn't need to do that because he was certainly not one of the party members.
I think if we're going to free, try to somehow say Kendra and free Duta, we're going to need some magical intervention. So I'm thinking. But
the Cordo began to quite talk to Sparky, and he had like but obviously he got to take the free the arm.
Yeah, I know what option are. Now, my medicine knowledge, Barney, if we decide to amputate, how do I feel myself as a expert medicine person of me stopping any sort of blood loss and make sure it's sealed off in some other way?
Well, all it would require is someone with a flaming blade.
You tourniquet the stuff first, and then Chop off with a flaming blade. Pour a like wound at the same time.
Okay.
So considering how the shoulder's dislocated, you can almost just rip the entire arm off with enough weight.
Please don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not the preferred option.
Yeah.
That would be the fastest option.
Okay, I took the quarter. Okay, that's our last resort. Okay. I think we still quickly try to find Harry. If Harry's free enough to help us out magically with this, otherwise that'd be the only option. I think Willie's going to be fine to get out.
Though I think we're at least half an hour from Harry making an appearance.
No, you should be getting off within like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And you'll go on his drive home. So please, go find Harry. Thank you. That'd be great.
And I'm thinking of my brain. We see Harry, then I go, where's the puppies? There were some puppies. And I go, Sparky's here, see if I get any response and we can jump on.
You don't hear a sound.
That's bad.
That's not good.
Okay. So we're going to just walk to the front door to the okay.
We've got a backup option.
If we find Harry,
Yes.
great. The community might go do something.
Yes.
But if I perform the creative, lose his arm, and conjure it, any chance of Willie's thing?
What?
Sorry, did you break up?
What I was saying is that the noting lose his arm and the bits of conjure that are visible.
Yeah.
Is there any chance of Willie's finger surviving?
Well, how would we know? Willie's finger's in the stone. It's not through the stone, sticking out the other side, dying of blood loss.
Willie's conversation right now.
You can scream out.
You can call it out and talking quietly on the balcony.
Fuck you, Connor! I'll keep with the finger! I don't give a fuck what you have to say!
Okay.
You fuck right off!
Okay. I'll pretend that no third party was there, and I'll go, let go. Considering your massive fuck up here, I'm quite angry about that right now. Yes.
Yes, it cost you an arm and a leg, maybe.
I'm going, okay, let's try for best options, yes. I understand what you're doing.
We're going to try and go through the portal without checking where we went to what did or some things to go through.
We didn't have to go through the portal at any stage, somebody enticed us to go through us. So, anyway, I still see you playing this one, don't worry about that. Anyway, I'm going, okay, that's cool, that's last resort. Yeah, you might lose a little finger, worst case scenario. But I'd like to see if we can have another option where we can, I definitely think Kendra's not in a state where we might have to resurrect her somehow. And unfortunately, she's the healer type anyway, so she was our kind of semi-healer, which makes it interesting. But I'm thinking, I'd like to get some sort of like magical view on this one, and we do need Harry. Harry's very important to the party. I'm pretty sure of that.
The only reason I'm talking about the idea of Willie's finger and the likely the fact that the good's gone is the idea that if the finger gets cut off, then at least we've got three of us to be looking around and trying to find out what happened.
Okay. I'm just going to put this aside, and you don't know about this, because Willie's not here in this conversation. When I used to stay with Willie one time in the church, let's say his little finger is very important. That's all I'm going to say. And I think that him losing that little finger could cause more than harm to you and maybe some issue with his wife, okay? So I'm just putting it out there right now. But I think we should try our best to do.
I mean, how are people supposed to do the whooshy finger hole when he doesn't have a pinky?
Well, the other thing is what happened that night when he was all noisy in his other room. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go, look, yes, I understand, but we need to try to see if we can save him first, okay? Let's do last resort.
You go and There's a hammer giggle there that you can, Corda got the hammer giggle to you can actually pop out Ooz's arm to get it up around. Okay, yeah, go. Take the hammer giggle, get what you can do for him, I'll keep looking around for Parry.
Okay, cool, okay. I go down. Okay, Doozer, we're still trying to find Parry
Okay,
to help
so
you out.
as you go to
Just
climb
play
down, you hear a vibration pick up in the room, and you see appearing on the balcony itself a tall and thin man clad in white robes, bent with age, leaning on a guard cudgel. He seems very amenable and squints his eyes and speaks to you in a language you do not understand that well. You get parts of the words. It seems to be, you understand aspirant, Runelord, Thassilonian, fighting, honor, and reward. With fury, and you think that was about 10% of what he said.
You can apparently try and respond to us. When we try to talk to you, say, hang on, slow down. My name's Corda, this is Sparky, who are you?
He seems to nod and go along with what you're saying as far as you can tell. Sparky, give me a perception roll.
Okay, interesting. Okay, that's been bad. That's good. Oh, that's past 10. That's good stuff, man. 27.
Okay, you recognize it as a programmed illusion. As you see Gorda having some sort of conversation with it, which you realize the words and gestures aren't matching to what Corda's saying, but Corda's so caught up in the conversation he hasn't noticed.
Well, so caught up in attempting to have a conversation.
While Sparky would like him to just go on the track and see us making the stupid, I will do the right thing, and I will say, "Hey, Corda, that's a pre-programmed illusion. That's not answering you back." Can it work out? Is that illusion coming from the crystals, or?
It appeared over the orb.
Oh yeah, orb. Sorry, yeah. Can we work? Do we know? Can we kind of work out? We don't know the language of it, but do you have an idea of what I might be trying to seek in?
You do believe it was Thassilonian because you understood some of the words. You have been learning Thassilonian, just no one can speak it as those who used to speak it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can change over 10,000 years of interpretation.
It's true. It's true.
Okay. Well, next time then we can come back to that. Probably not helpful right now. So.
Okay. Okay. You go search for Parry. I'll help out Willie as much as I can. And I'll keep an eye out. I'll look around if I can find any signs of Parry anywhere as well.
As Sparky starts to climb down, you notice that right under the balcony, the walls are starting to drop with a grinding noise. Having the balcony reveal an opening underneath.
Hey, there's an opening underneath this balcony here, Corda. Can I reach it, or is it going to be hard for me to reach it?
The rope is going down the side of it, and the opening seems to be going all the way down, faster than you can drop down the rope.
Is that affecting where or how Doozer's connected to the balcony?
Doozer's connected above where it's separated.
Okay.
Because Doozer's hand goes into the balcony's not dropping, the ground beneath the balcony is.
I was about to say, instead of being 5 feet off the ground now, I'm just hanging. By the sound of it.
You're still 5 feet. You're still 5 feet off the ground. Just that there's now a big opening beside you instead of a wall.
Oh,
And
right.
you're standing on crane. So you're not hanging 5 feet off the ground.
And the crate.
Oh, someone give me a crate? Okay.
And the crates are moving around a little bit with the walls sinking into the ground, giving you just that extra instances of pain.
Yep, thanks. Yep.
Exactly. The point is that the crates are actually probably about 6 feet worth of crane. So you're effectively able to align yourself at the best, most comfortable point. Obviously, there's going to be movement, so...
The sliding ground creates quite a lot of movement. Yes, I'm just going to now look up something interesting that's coming your way.
No, great.
You're not relying on Cordar and Sparky to kill something.
Why am I doing now?
That's okay, I'm sure you'll be perfectly fine.
Well, when Sparky said that there's an opening appearing under the balcony, Cordar will jump down off the balcony and maybe he sword.
Are you guys keeping this information to yourselves, or are you happy to share it with those of us who can't see?
Well, obviously, Sparky yelled out loud that the wall moving, and so, yeah.
Sparky's doing the right thing for you with the Dark Regent. He's looking after you.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Just keep that corner guy away from you, yeah?
Gotcha. No worries.
Yeah.
Just looking up the nice interesting that should be coming your way. When you're using multiple rules, it makes it hard to look everything up at the same time.
A simple goblin kobold. All you need to do, man.
What? So you're saying I should pull the Jabberwock out?
No, no.
That's what I heard of the suggestion. Just happened to be the thing I was my finger was on at the time. Okay. So as the wall starts coming down, you see insects start pouring out of the out through the opening. And
Crawling or flying?
Crawling.
Okay.
You recognize them as flesh-eating beetles.
Yay.
No, not yet.
And luckily for Deuce is hanging around above where they are. But Sparky's about to drop down into where they're coming out.
And Gordon already jumped down on the floor level at the point. I just thinking, I just looking through the big piece of the character sheet for mine, where we were talking about Deuce's pain. Does Flayleaf or Pest help for dull pain?
I'm sure it does.
Some of the drugs we found in the Nero's lair beneath the crow.
I'm sure many drugs help. And at this point, I will welcome Josh to our game.
Hello. I am Josh. Why are we talking about drugs?
You'll find out in a moment. I shall introduce how Josh enters the story at this point.
I'll introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Harry. I'm the buffest wizard known to man. Don't ask me how Parry is still going, but it's going to be a sad day. Well, we're going to find out. No, Parry went through the portal.
Yeah, based on how everyone else is coming out of the portal, Parry's not necessarily going right now.
We'll see.
I made it at least to the 100th session without dying, so...
Yeah.
Else.
Yeah. without having to visit my god.
Okay, so as Sparky's going down the thing, you can see where the flesh-eating beetles are pouring out of. At the back end of that room, you can see the tattered form of Parry with lots of bite marks all over him, lying against the far wall.
Oh. We can make Barry feel better to think the flesh-eating bugs have had their fill. In your way.
There is a circle of dead bugs surrounding Parry.
Oh, okay.
And yes, the bugs are pouring out towards Corda. So I am going to call for initiative and see how well you go.
Are we talking these bugs are like the size of like cockroaches wrapped up, or
You have a bug swarm.
yeah? But they go like individually. They're all relatively normal, but slightly larger than normal bug insects.
So each bug is about the size of your palm.
Right. Okay.
But there are thousands and thousands of them.
Oh, absolutely. They're like a swarm, so it's like it's certainly normal weapons don't actually do damage to swarms, but
And the swarm covers a large area.
the fire part of my sword might have an effect. So.
Okay, so I will start with Duza giving me initiative.
Yeah, just a sec.
And I'm sure you can tell Parry about how you're hanging around.
Yeah, so if you...
Oh, no, you're standing around.
Yeah, no, if you thought Drew's arm was messed up before, oh boy. Initiative, was it?
Yep. And it looks like Parry may have to be the nurse for the evening.
Yeah, maybe. That is the perception, right?
Have we seen evidence of Harry conscious?
So what did you get, Em?
Is it perception?
It can be perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Or it could be athletic for you because you hang around.
Maybe. I'll stick with perception. 21.
21. Okay, what is Sparky's initiative? Hello, Mark. Might be busy. We'll go over to Pete. What's Pete's initiative?
17.
17 for Willie. Corda, we can roll the dice
Like
for
a
you.
+9.
And apparently I rolled a 13.
That'll make a 22.
And someone going to roll for Parry?
I can roll.
Yeah, you're on me today.
Fairmont, did you roll or?
I rolled for the NPC.
Oh, the NPC, right. Where's Harry? Harry.
That's why I'm a +13.
Oops. 29.
Okay, and what about a Sparky? Do we have a Sparky back?
Mark just finished with his nurse, and she's a lovely nurse, by the way. All nurses are great people. And I got, oh shit, crap. What have I got good on? Okay, that's 33.
Okay, so looks like Sparky's up first as you're now dangling over a swarm of flesh-eating beetles swarming out from the hole where you see Parry. What do you do?
Swarms, I don't like swarms, man. I want to use swarms to me. Okay. I feel parry's important. Is this a swarm of beetles, or just a like big beetles kind of thing?
It is a swarm of beetles.
It's like the beetles are hand sized, so they're big beetles, but not massive beetles. So, but yeah, they act as a swarm, not as individuals.
Yeah, I had.
like sweep or something.
I had an idea, and it all depends on what was in my backpack, what wasn't, and what was in my pouches. So I had some alchemist fire.
Sure, you can have that in your pouch. You can toss that in with parry if you wish to.
Oh no, it's parry there. Okay. No. While
The point is, thank you out the money for how it was.
Thank you for the warm wake-up call.
I'm wondering if I should do this now. I don't know. Because yeah, that might.
How far away is Harry from where the swarm actually is right now?
Parry is about 5 feet from the swarm.
Okay,
The swarm is large size.
It is a large size swarm, which means it's half out of the room as well as in the room.
Yeah. So you can easily have alchemist fire underneath you, we're on top of the swarm. Well, I'd probably climb back on the balcony there before actually doing it and chopping it down. But
well, what's where I'm standing now? Is it the best view for it, or if I go further up, it'd be harder to view with it? No.
Well, you're hanging by one hand. Completely up to you if you'd like to.
No, I get the point. I'll go back up the balcony and do it the proper way.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So you climb up, no roll needed to juggle the alchemist fire.
Yeah. And then I will.
not get it out to get to the top.
And then I'll drop it when I'm on the balcony with two hands. I'll drop it in the right location, not to try to parry too much.
Okay. So yes, you drop it outside the enclosure, so parry's safe.
Okay. Don't you hurt my friend Harry if I say that.
So.
Gotta set the crates on fire either, will you?
How much damage does your alchemist fire do?
From memory, it was one of the basic ones, so I don't think it was a lot. I've had it for probably since the start of the campaign, so that's how it worked out.
Anything damage in one flash or something?
I think something like that.
It
But
may
the
be.
best one was. Yeah. I don't have my book with me today.
It's okay. I was just going to look up the new book and see if it has something different.
Yeah.
Because it actually has enough space to be able to look at.
Yeah. I think it was the lower version of the Alchemist Fire. It wasn't anything. Because I bought it with my money at the book one. So, yeah.
You've been saving it all this time.
But I'm saving Harry. I'm saving Harry, that's why. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think I can actually find Alchemist Fire in this one. Because I've moved everything around.
You have thrown a version of redacted.
Oh, no, it does have bombs, so I was looking in the wrong spot. Alchemist Fire. 1d8 damage.
1d8.
Nice.
Did I bring it together? Give me a second. I think I brought it all down.
They've buffed the Alchemist Fire.
They have.
D4 last time.
Well, I'm looking at the level 1 version of it. It is 1d8.
Okay, a 5 on the dice, huh?
Okay, so you do 5 damage. Which turns into 10 damage because of it being a splash damage. Actually turns into 11 damage all up to the creature. Thought you would like that?
Yeah. One D8, one resistant fire, and one flash damage.
Okay, so that brings us to the flesh-eating bug swarm. It takes 1 point of damage, and it surrounds Corda, making Corda make a reflex saving throw.
I'll roll.
Like 11. I actually put it on my roll, so I'll go with it. 1d20, 13, plus.
Go yours.
So my reflect. 24.
24. Okay, so you don't take the persistent damage, but you take 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing on top of the 24 I already had.
Makes it 33 damage for you.
Yep.
And it is now Parry's turn. Parry, you're waking up in extreme pain. You feel as if every part of you has been bitten by something.
What is so I wake up in extreme pain and see one form in front of me.
You see everything in double vision as a double vision of a rope dangling in front of you and Corda's face. And Duza's legs dangling. While standing on a crate.
Wait, what are you saying?
You see Corda standing amongst a whole bunch of beetles, but two versions of Corda, and two sets of Duza's legs standing on a crate.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming I'm prone.
You are currently prone, yes.
Yes. Don't really want to stand up in case it has. Probably going to stand up.
Okay, you find yourself struggling to stand up as your left leg seems to be stuck to the ground.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I was going to say like this then.
You can't move your left leg from the knee to the foot.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Alright.
More importantly, can you see your left foot?
I'll deal with that later.
Well, no, because it comes down to one the other thing I've had so far is yes. Can you see your left foot?
Okay, man, is my left foot there?
You can see your left foot.
Is it attached to me?
It is attached to you. You realize that part of your calf is actually in the ground.
Oh, that's not good.
You recognize this as a teleportation error effect of a portal going haywire.
Of course. Okay.
You're lucky you didn't materialize fully in stone.
Yep. Nope. Yep.
But you do feel as if you have been shunted mostly out of the stone by the spell.
Okay. Except for my calf muscle.
You believe the magic failed as you were coming out.
Alright, so Parry's just gonna have to cast stuff on the floor. Parry will cast Ray of Frost at the swarm.
Okay. So I believe someone will have to make a touch attack for you. Well, magic attack for you.
Yeah, magic attack. I was about there. It's definitely not touch.
Just give me a sec.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I could probably make it in about 30 seconds. I've just walked up on it, so.
Oh,
But you roll, and then I'll be in.
Value.
Yeah, I'd probably give it around the plus 10 or plus 15.
Should be at least +5, and it should be at least another +5.
Yeah.
And
then,
and then most likely a +2 for skills.
Exactly.
Class spells, +12 tradition spell tap, is that right? Does that sound right?
It's a magic tradition test.
Yep. Sorry, I was trying to find out all these character sheets, but I don't have magic, so. 23.
23. Okay, so he has no problems hitting the swarm, which is not surprising considering it is a large area of effect. What sort of damage does he do?
Right, the 3, isn't it? Oh, no, I can't get the
And it also is a typed damage, so the type is important. Type is always important.
I'm guessing very frosty, ice.
Not necessarily. Some ice attacks can do piercing.
Oh, okay.
You buddy.
Alright, Josh is just getting on.
There, I'm back. So I think it's 3d4 plus int, because I cast it automatically at 3rd level.
Third is
good. Cotton.
Yeah.
So.
No, don't talk about me.
3d4. Yeah, alright. Uh, 13 damage.
13 damage, but what type of damage?
It is cold damage.
Okay. Okay, so I believe that is all your actions. 1 action trying to get up, 2 actions casting a cantrip.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, Korda, you're up. You're surrounded by fire. You end up taking 1 persistent fire damage.
Okay.
As
I'm
all the
going to try and swim.
Yeah, all the beetles around you are on fire.
Okay, yep. So I'll spread beetles around by tweaking my flaming basket cord around. Two-handed. Attack roll. 18 plus 19 is 33.
Okay, so that makes it a critical hit. So I'm now going to have to check to see if you're immune to precision damage. Are you also immune to critical hits?
Wow. Is it immune to weapon damage?
No, you can still take. They can still take weapon damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's annoying. Doesn't actually say. Just says precision. Yeah, it's not. I don't believe a critical hit is precision damage. So yes, you do get your critical hit on it.
Okay. In which case, then, that would be 25, yep, 25, total be 50 points of magical slashing damage and 5 points of persistent fire.
Okay, so even with the reduction by being slashing damage, you still manage to burn the flesh-eating bug swarm to a crisp. With a sweep the legs move.
Yep. Okay. Picking aside the last of the bugs and bits and pieces, Cornell move forward to where Parry is to check on. Oh, there you are. Are you stuck like the others?
You see two forms of giant and puppy as you enter the enclosure.
As in, like I see puppy and giant, or
There's still forms of puppy and giant, yes.
oh, still forms, right? Okay. Well, that's right. Cornell did eventually concerned about animals, so you'll be going for Parry.
Yep, you managed to reach Parry.
And except obviously it was competent enough to cast a spell, so I okay, call it out, okay. Stuff like the others.
Hello, Josh.
Hello, sorry, I missed that.
Apparently, Parry wasn't listening.
What was the statement?
Swept away the bug swarm. Is that moving towards you? And apparently walking straight past the dead bodies of Puppy and Giant without actually paying attention to them. But after they say, what Harry is saying, Harry, there you are, good. Are you okay? You stuck like the others?
Yes, I am definitely stuck.
Where?
Right calf.
Left calf, but you can take the right calf off if you like instead.
Left calf.
Parry seems to have trouble with right and left.
Yes. I'm a bit discouraged after a portal exploded.
Going to calm down up, stuck down there.
That is correct, I'm stuck.
Okay. I'll call back to make sure the spike is aware of that, Harry. Also stuck.
Okay, so what would Sparky like to do? So Mark, you are on mute.
I guess he's had better looked after me again, I think.
Probably busy. He'll get back to us when he's free.
What else do you need to worry about? Anything good? Like, is there a place where the beetles came from, or they always in this room?
Looks like there were cages that they were supposed to be in that have broken with age, and ladders leading up to the trapdoor above you that you saw.
Right. And if Harry actually in one of those cages, or is he outside those cages?
He's outside those cages.
Right. What about the puppies?
Looking at them, one of the puppies has its leg through the cage. And the other one has part of its tail and a lot of its fur stuck in the ground.
And okay, so they're not moving. Or I'll go up and check out to see whether or not they're still alive.
They seem to be alive, but barely.
Okay. And when you said that one of them had part stuck in the cage, as in like they're slinked in the cage, or just part of the body is actually on through the broken cage?
You can see that the paw itself is through the bars.
Right.
Not through a hole in the bars, but through the actual bars itself.
But call out to hey, good news. Found puppy inside as well.
Probably like grunt screams in acknowledgement when I can.
And we have Sparky back.
Yeah, sorry, that doctor just turned up.
All good.
You killed the beetles, I assume?
You have killed.
So caught up, was able to kill the beetles, and then started walking through, and then called back to, after talking to Harry for a moment, called back to Sparky and said, well, yeah, found Harry, he's also stuck on the left calf, and then he wants to hear the fact that I just called out, yeah, also found the dogs, also stuck. One by paw, one by tail.
So we have to amputate the dogs? I say out loud? Just to see if I get a response from I'm sorry I'm doing this, Anne.
At this point, Doozer probably just passes out with everything.
Okay.
You see Doozer go limp, and that probably means that falls on my shoulder, but that's...
Okay. If Doozer went limp, that means he wakes up again with the pain.
Yeah, that's what I say, pass out for the pain, but you know.
Has Harry worked out why we're all stuck in Sandy at all, or not?
He has.
Yeah. I believe that Harry recognized immediately the results of in-pocket teleportation.
Okay. So Harry's half eaten alive, Shane. We've got two dogs. Next question is where are we? This question I think as well.
Somewhere dedicated to Wrath by the symbol burned into the floor of the area where all the beetles died.
Okay. Is Willie out there?
Yeah.
Willie has not managed to chip himself free. Willie is not free.
Has Willie been attempting to?
Yes.
Okay.
His staff is not particularly effective.
Oh, we did give him the stone, the pin and all that kind of stuff hammer.
Yeah.
So you're getting it all.
Okay.
But I'll go back to help him out, and I just might say to him, say, look, while this is important, it might be quicker to, do a quick, you know what?
No, I don't know what do you mean?
And I just go, that favourite thing your wife likes, you can throw it back, okay? We can get to the spell if it's later. But just, if we have to, the free willy, we're going to have to cut off the little finger willy.
If only you had a druid who could cast regeneration.
Yes.
It's a little bit harder than spell, though. I'm prepared to wait here until such time as the other members who are much more in need of help are freed.
Okay, but I'll give you a pin and thing that I've got from Cordar to help you out. Might be better than your staff. So I'll give that to you. Say, hey, this might be a bit better.
I'll give it a go.
Then I go, okay, with that. So, okay. If there's no magical means, I think we've got to start doing those things, Cordar.
Perry recognised the results, but hasn't actually had a chance to actually assess what's all there. So, having found the dogs that have gone through there, Corner will go back to Parry, and say, yeah, you're stuck by the class.
Okay, so
Who's just stuck by the arm? Really stuck by the little finger, and Bond goes.
Look,
Kid.
I don't know how. The only way we can do is either carry Finder out in the stone door and get somebody to help out unstonework the door. But I don't think any of us have got any sort of skills at doing the stonework, do we?
Well, Corner talking to Parry as well at this stage, so they went like, hey, can you get yourself out of that?
Oh, stone magic. You need a druid. Stone magic. That's what you need a druid for. Druids are good with stone magic.
Yeah, well, are you good for stone magic?
I'm sure Parry's good at stoned with a D on the end magic.
Yes.
Just giving some of that bash and he'll be able to show you.
Harry has no stone magic whatsoever.
So,
Well, if we were to keep the stone around your calf, around your leg, will that release you?
yes.
Parry
that's the only one I can think of releasing.
Parry knows that whatever's in the stone is technically.
Just do an medicine check because I don't call out you, but.
Okay, so sorry, he's just trying to give Parry the response so Parry could actually answer. Parry knows that anything in the stone would technically be dead because it would be merged with the stone.
Yay.
Can you dispel the effect?
It wouldn't be a magical effect. It's the spelling of the portal that caused this.
I think that to set up a hospital setup.
Okay. So we're looking at the England. Up your leg at the floor level. You know where you're telling your palate?
The only way to get it out is probably to, from the floor level, just slice.
Well, you got the flame sword there, Corda.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the only way I would think about mine.
That is the safest way to do it. If you leave it too long, you may end up with the body actually dying due to the embedded in the earth part.
Yeah.
Currently, Corner and Parky will be talking to Harry. I think, having looked at the others, medically speaking, it certainly looked like amputation was the only option. But we're happy to take your medical opinion if you're not seeing any other options.
I try to find a little bit of stick that you can chew on just to hold the pain when we kind of take your leg off. So I try to comfort Harry while you get his leg taken off.
Unfortunately, you don't have any sticks on you, but you do have your clan dagger.
No, nice try. Very nice try, Martin. I'll give you that one. No, not going to happen, Martin. No.
We can find a piece of wood for him to clamp down on.
As a player, for a lot of goal, a lot of dudes pass out, please cut my arm off.
And I think, whether on the bit that people bash up after they get their arm leg cut off, so yeah, I'm sure dudes are going to maybe tones, but I think if we do Harry first, and then do then we have a look at the puppies. I don't think from what I've got Fonder there's any chance at all. But I want to see if we can salvage a Fonder that, in case we do something about it, maybe later, but I'm not sure.
We'll put a corner K above Harry's knee to
help
eliminate any blood loss or things like that. Harry, we can have a bit of a space cleared, so Sparky's got healer kit and everything's set out, ready to go.
Yep.
And then while Harry's getting himself set up, Corda will go back around to Willie and mention what Harry's explained about it and the fact that, well, he's about to have his left calf cut off. You're my bad little finger. Good one.
Okay.
It's best if we take your finger off first, because that way we've got more people to hold down Harry and Dooza when they lose an arm and half a leg. So,
Well, my character goes into his backpack, hands you a packet, and says, maybe that will help.
and what's the packet?
Looks like drought sleep poison.
Okay. Do you need any of that?
No, like you said, it's just a finger.
Yep. Okay. You want me to do it?
Well, do what?
Cut your finger off.
No. Go away and help the others. Tell Dooza that he's welcome.
Dooza's currently passed out, which is a bonus. So
that should make life easy. So now Harry. Yes.
we want an extra pair of hands to hold Harry down while we cut the calf.
Put Perry to sleep and you won't need them. It'll also save him the pain of having it cut.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
I'm terrified that Will is my anesthetic team.
What could go wrong?
Don't worry, it's a bright yellow liquid. There's absolutely nothing wrong with bright yellow liquids.
That's what John, you asked earlier what the discussion of John was when you first popped on.
Correction. I'm worried that Willie is my anaesthetist, Corda is my surgeon, and Sparky is my recovery nurse, okay?
Hey, I'm a
can't see what you call this.
Are you sure it's not Sparky is your surgeon and Corda is your recovery nurse?
Well, we'll find out.
But yeah, it was the sort of thing that Corda looked back through the stuff that was in his pouch and noted that we picked up some drugs from the deros down at the bottom of the Crow many sessions ago, which were called Pesh and well, don't know all the other reasons I put it. And yeah, we'll just talk about what's the actual effect of those. Presumably they're narcotics, but
we Sparky is an anaesthetist, and this is the
Porter will offer the ground sleep poison, the Pesh, and the whatever the other thing was, the Sparky, and ask whether or not any of these are useful for helping to dull pain.
I'm sure it won't hurt is the thought Sparky has.
Well,
She'll be right.
I mean, as I said, like, as a player, I can't remember if we actually ever knew what the effect of the flame leaf, passion flame leaf. Whether the characters know what the effect was supposed to be.
Was this when we had Pinwinkle or not? Because Pinwinkle got involved with some of the drugs, but I can't remember what.
I don't think Pinwinkle was there at the time.
Okay, cool. That's right. But I know Sparky's a very anti-drug society. So,
Yeah. So,
Pinwinkle became a bit of
in fact, from the typical drug, presumably they value.
Okay, so Parry gets to make a fortitude saving throw.
And he chooses to fail?
He can choose to give himself disadvantage if he wishes to. But his buddy may still fight it off. Hello, Parry. It's okay. Get someone to make the tell you what your roll is.
What roll am I making?
A fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude saving throw.
At disadvantage if you wish.
Is this for the effects of...
Is it administering the ground sleep poison, is it?
It is.
Or whichever of the best drugs that Sparky suggested was the most appropriately useful?
That's right.
If it was Sparky, would Sparky have mixed it all together, hoping for the best?
No, Sparky's the less.
In which case, then you just leave the lethargy poison and wait for the rest in case it's needed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm making a saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah, fortitude.
Hopefully failing a saving throw.
Can I choose to fail the saving, or do I have to roll?
You can choose to give yourself disadvantage.
I'll choose to give myself disadvantage. Because as much as I'm making a joke about it, I don't want them being my neighbors. I'll take drugs, thanks.
Oh, there's no faith in our healing system in our party.
Drugs are good.
Parry got 11.
Parry got 11. Okay, so Parry starts to get groggy. Do you continue while he's groggy, or do you wait for him to pass out?
I might give him maybe half a minute just to make sure he does pass out or not. And if he does pass out, then we'll just give him. Okay.
In which case, Parry gets to make another fortitude save.
Yay.
With disadvantage.
Natural 1.
Okay, Parry passes out as he progresses 2 stages into unconsciousness.
Yay!
We're good to go, Corda.
Now, okay, so Corda is probably outside Harry's room at that moment in time, sharpening up his dagger and
have your flame sword in hand.
You mean you weren't just going to use the flaming sword?
I was going to say, why would you just use the flaming sword? 2 in 1, right?
well, yeah, but you're talking about someone who is lying on the floor or sitting on the floor with their legs flat out, presumably. It would seem interesting trying to swipe, like, really, if you swipe the sword on the ankle, you're not really going to actually have any momentum to cover it up. So I would expect you probably require a dagger to actually carefully flank around as much as possible.
Or you could just do the tip from a distance with the blade.
as a more role-playing aspect, I'll put my hat of disguise onto a nurse's sort of hat, just for role-playing aspect, okay?
Okay, so Sparky looks like Sparky's wearing a nurse's uniform.
That's right.
Dwarven nurse's uniform, so obviously looks as if you're ready to apply mud to the wound.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm happy to go as a player. I'm happy to go with the Pathfinder Core if that's what I think would be the best, and you can get a proper fight at it.
You have more leverage with the sword than you do with the dagger, partly due to the flaming and partly due to the magic of the weapon.
Okay.
Also, it is at a shallower angle at a distance than your dagger would be.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Well, do you need an attack roll or?
I will say you do it carefully.
Do it carefully. Yep. Okay.
And as you start, Parry gets to make a fortitude saving throw to see if he wakes up. This time he does not have disadvantage or advantage.
No. But hey, he has got a penalty of at least -2 on it for the doubly unconscious, doesn't he?
He does not, actually. Unconsciousness doesn't give you any bonuses to being to fortitude or penalties.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Which is probably a good thing in general case on the fact that you don't necessarily want to be penalised with the con save because you're trying to save someone from dying.
23.
Okay, so you wake up just as the blade kicks into you. Because if you had waited one more round to get your natural 20, you'd have been out for hours, but you were out for a single round. As with your with your 20, you definitely got yourself woken up.
A patting on the head is a nice nurse does. You'll be okay. It's fine.
As you feel everything as your leg is sliced from ankle to just below the knee. And you're free.
After play, recovery retreat. After
yep, so obviously, well, if things were being done carefully, it probably would be cauterized. That was happening quite happily, so...
it has been cauterized during the process, which is why using the flaming blade works perfectly fine. Because you can actually angle it so it scrapes along the ground.
Okay.
Okay, well, obviously, Parry can... sorry, not Parry, Sparky can be bandaging up immediately. Putting a poultice, whatever on, type stuff. So.
Well, it does look as if the poultice is made of mud, with the whole looking like a dwarven nurse.
Yeah. Okay. Parry, I'm your nurse for this evening. I shall provide generous care to make sure you feel better very soon.
I'm sure Parry will be perfectly happy that it looks like mud. He's the one that's going to be in stone magic. Earth magic, can't be.
Okay. Once I think Parry's okay and settled on after monitoring, we might start heading over to do so.
Okay, I'll give you a medicine check to see how good you fix Parry.
Please, guys, please do a good job. That's alright. That's It's better than average, okay? So that you keep happy. There's 12 plus 15 is 27.
Okay, yes, you wrap him up nicely and snugly. You're quite proud of that work.
Yeah, and give him a nice tap on his head. You'll be okay. It's okay, Parry. We'll go fix up Doozer now, then you can come for Doozer later, okay? And I say that. And I'll start heading over with...
And you notice that Parry is still under the effects of the drow poison, just that he's moving a lot slower.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that guy, he should be very much a wheelie, so he can just fly through.
So he's under the effects of slow 1 that lasts for a minute until he gets to make another saving throw.
Okay.
So by the time you move out, I'll have Parry make a another fortitude save.
Another fortitude save. $26.
Okay, so yes, you find you're starting to shake off the poison, and you get to make another one as Sparky reaches Doozer.
Doozer, we have these sort of medications. What would you like to pick?
Doozer is non-responsive. Do you poke Doozer?
Okay. Do you go ahead without pain medication, or what do we go here?
Well, no, okay. Hey, Willie, hurry up. You hang on to Doozer while we cut it down. Hang down.
Because I don't have faith in me holding Doozer down, honestly. I'm just going to put it out there right now.
No, he's standing on a 5-foot crate, or a 6-foot crate, or crate.
Currently slumped on the crate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we need you to actually pat Doozer when her arm gets cut, when she gets cut away. He gets cut away.
Can I see the situation from where I am, Martin?
You can sort of see it from... You're about... probably say you're about 60 feet away, so you can actually see it with Cordar's Wayfinder lighting it all up nicely for you, the grisly scene that it is.
Well, I'm assuming others could have been up their wayfinders in their locations as well.
Yeah, probably not bad. Yeah. So, does it look like a two-person job, or does it look like they're going to need a third person?
Well, Deuce is going to drop like a stone with only Sparky and Cordar to catch him. That's not much.
Well, no, Cordar's strong.
Deuce is a big lad.
Yeah, Cordar's strong.
The Cordar's wielding the cord.
Which means that Sparky's going to have to do the catching all by herself.
Well, okay. We need Willie and Sparky basically holding Doozer in position so that when his arm is cut off, it's not dropped.
I'm giving it 10 seconds if I don't hear when they go ahead. And I'm going to attempt to catch Doozer.
Alright.
Until Willie's there to actually help her.
During this time, Doozer wakes up.
Oh, great.
That's shit. That's bad.
Oh, hey Doozer! What kind of drugs would you like?
What's
All of them.
All of them, yeah, pretty much. All of them?
Well,
As characters, do we know what the effect of flame leaf and pest actually is supposed to be?
Pest sort of gets you a little high, depending on how good the quality is. You can get to the point where you just don't care about what happens. Fey leaf sort of does a little of the desensitization, but generally can lead to other side effects.
Okay, Martin. I'll pull that magic sword out of my backpack, and at the first knuckle, if I can, I'll do the Japanese ceremony of chopping my little finger off, or the knuckle of my little finger.
Okay, you slide it right through. It sounds the sound of scraping upon stone the entire way, as basically you don't really feel much of it slice off until you see the blood start spurting out.
Alright, I'll, if I can pick up my finger, which obviously I can't because it's stuck in the floor, I'll put the foot away, wrap something around the stub of my pinky finger, and I'll walk over to, the others.
Yeah, you make it over to the others, and it is interesting seeing what they're about to do. You do realize that the fey leaf that they're talking to give to Dooza really is a hallucinogen, but hey, I'm sure Dooza won't notice what's going on while Dooza's having a bad trip.
Bullshit, that's not true at all.
Hang on, did you say you want all three?
Well,
No,
the point is,
I didn't really. I wanted to know what the options were.
Oh, okay. I was getting excited to pick it up.
Marty's the one with the most medical knowledge and understanding of what the drugs are and do.
Would you like me to cover?
And Pesh provides Euphoria with hallucinations.
Oh, great.
So really the drow one seems the best one, so.
And the drow one is a mild poison that puts weak-willed people to sleep.
So Dooz is fine, we just put her to sleep straight away.
Wow, thanks. You realize Push is my best save, and even with disadvantage, probably still gonna resist the effects.
Yeah, but you weak will, so it should be good.
I know, it's just a description from the average person who hasn't actually gone into chemistry.
Yeah.
Peter, does Willie have stunning strike like the one? Not really.
I do, yes.
That's another option I'll think about, just thinking about that soon. Whether we just knock her out and for good.
Knock her out. So if you say knock someone out for good, that sounds rather final.
And I believe stunning strike means you have to actually do damage directly stun.
You guys don't fun anymore, I don't know.
I'm more than happy for you to try it if both Willie and Dooza are for it.
Well, I think we try the non-lethal sleepy one first, because I think that'll be better. And then if it doesn't work because somebody has a high fortitude, we'll keep. We might have to do it.
Who else has got drow sleep poison?
I think you gave us the bottle and we didn't share it around too.
No. I had one dose.
Oh, 1 dose?
Because that's what the party gave me. 1 dose.
And yes, and that's what Parry's taken.
Okay.
So it's the euphoric hallucinogen or the bad trip hallucinogen. Which one would you rather
I think
get?
the euphoric is the better bet.
Euphoric, yeah, with the euphoric one.
I'm still getting that they water to saving throw.
Okay, so who's going to do the?
When you touch it, which drug might be the most useful, and Corda will try and grab Willie and Sparky off to the side, and say, okay, well, none of these drugs are really going to do the job. Will it be better if you try and take them by surprise and just stop it? We'll fornicate the arm, and then while she thinks she's getting ready to take he thinks to take through. You go for the cat, I'll stop from behind and go straight through.
Yes, Doctor, sir. We try to do.
Cordo's going on the team to Sparky's the medical knowledge here, so he's on that.
I will do something just for the role-playing aspect, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will give Sparky a.
Medicine?
I was going to go with performance check to see if you can distract Dooza enough that Dooza doesn't see it coming. As you are dressed up as a nurse at the moment, and it's all a performance.
That we could laugh means it's not a good role. Performance. actually training performance. Still a 9. A +7, and I got 2 on the dice. It wasn't a 1, which is good.
Okay, so what is Dooza's passive perception?
My passive perception. Is that just my normal perception? Or
That is perception plus 10.
Perception plus 10.
Oh, perception modifier plus 10, so it would be 21.
Okay, so as Sparky gives the signal for Dooza to do the cut, to Cordar to do the cut on Dooza, Dooza sees the signal and sees it all happen. Hey, she got a critical success on noticing things during the performance.
Whoa. Why do I feel that my character's going to be punched down, Martin? I feel that's quite early.
And it's like, number, go!
Ooh, pretty flowers! Go cut it!
Does this require an attack roll because we're trying to go through one blow this time, Martin?
It does not, because it's fairly easy to scrape stone across, blade across stone and just slash right along the stone.
Yeah, happy with that.
And with an overhang swing, you go straight through and cauterize as you go.
Well, like I said, we're still fornicate off and tied off as well, so it's all the if they're going to but.
And you see that half of Dooza's elbow is also gone.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I try to attempt to catch and stabilize you, really, to make sure it doesn't...
Between the two of you, you manage to catch Dooza, and all three of you sprawl on the ground.
Okay. You okay, Dooza? And if I get punched with the other fist, I understand completely right now. But...
Corners and who's just starting to get up here. Okay, now we got the puppies.
That's the one I'm worried about, because I'm not sure if I would go there myself personally, to be honestly.
Well, and then the any other reactions?
Yeah, we've got to do the puppies down here. Do you want to come along and watch, or do you want to stay here?
No, you people do not touch my puppies. And I will attempt to get myself up.
I'll give you. I'll be your cane in some sort of way. You use me as a dwarf cane, just to stand up.
I'll help her up. I'll help him up.
Yeah.
Okay, how many people try to help with the wrong arm?
None.
No, I got above a 10. I'm okay.
I just thought I'd ask, considering it might not be obvious to Willie that it was dislocated.
Oh no, it's been chopped off, so Willie keeps right the hell away from it. He knows how much it's going to hurt, so he goes, no, I'm not touching that.
Okay, so yes, you both managed to get Dooza standing. And Dooza's on the ground for the first time in what feels like over a day.
Oh, wow.
Before we go into the dog, you wanted to try and get the arm back into the shoulder?
Dog first, arm later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll walk in there. I'm very reluctant to be a nurse with the dogs, based on my history with the dogs, but I will perform the role as my role-playing aspect is doing right now.
Well, probably the first question is, Corda thought the dog was still alive, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, he's not the type of person who will look all that closely at the dog, so if it's all alive, he's probably a bunch to start with.
So I'll walk in with Dooza, and give Dooza a helping, I don't know, whatever. And see if the puppies are like puppy and. Yeah.
Give me a medicine check.
25.
Okay, checking over both puppies. They have been taken to unconsciousness with damage. You can feel lots of bites all over them.
Oh, poor puppies. The bugs got the puppies, unfortunately, there, do they? But they're okay, they're not dead, they're just unconscious.
They are unconscious.
Go on unconscious. Do you want me to pump them for you?
What do they look like? Now that I can see them.
Okay, looking up close as I bring up my notes of how badly things rolled between sessions. Giant's front paw is, you can see the paw itself is embedded in a metal bar. Looking at Puppy, half of Puppy's tail and all the fur on his right side appears to be stuck in the ground.
Well, the fur being stuff is okay, the tail not so good, and the paw also not so good.
On the plus side, if the paw's in an iron bar, and again, what we're carrying like a minute for is that it's going to be a lot easier to go, it's going to be potentially feasible to cut through the iron bar if there's anything left to actually save. But from what we understood from the stone, there was nothing left to save, so that also applies to an iron bar.
I will give our medic another check to see if he can figure that out. He is determined that they're living.
All I can carry in the case of medical idea of it.
22.
22. Looks as if the paw itself hasn't been getting any blood flow for as long as it's been there.
Doesn't look good there, Corda.
No. Okay.
But I'll make sure that we get approval from Loser at all stages.
Well, if it's quickly explained to me that it's not salvageable and the tail is not salvageable, I mean, just the fur, or is it part of Puppy's side in the floor, or is it just his fur? Did you say?
Okay, so do the checks, and as you check along, you notice that the ear on that side is also in the ground.
Okay. Ear and tail and foot it is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just say, you might want to stand between the puppies and me, because
Yeah, I will.
if they see me kind of helping them out, getting their things cut off, they might go for me, that's all.
So the puppies aren't going to wake up until they're medically sort of healed. So
I'm just worried they're going to wake up and say, why'd you do that to me? And things they just try to go.
Well, you believe they're on 0 hit points at this stage, meaning they
Okay, sorry.
will not recover until they are treated.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Wouldn't that mean? Well, are they unconscious or are they in death?
They are unconscious.
They are unconscious.
Just that they need healing to recover.
they were dead or but they stabilized.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just making sure that like you cutting his paw off isn't going to send him into as death like before or whatever.
Well, I mean, like, presumably...
If untreated, yes. If treated, no.
Okay, right. So cut paw and then treat. Then that should be fine.
Okay. Yep. Okay, you want the paw first?
Yep. As best as I can, I'll try and hold my dogs steady, even though they're unconscious.
It's a lot easier to do this than it was to get Dooz's arm off, but you manage it very quickly.
Yep. And yeah, when it comes to the one that has the tail and the ear, start with the tail, and then go to the ear as the second option. Because that way, if you decide to wake up and start thrashing around, hey, you're going to thrash around as much as the head end.
So that's a more buy-in for you, though.
I provide all the necessary Well, I've got all the necessary bandaging and tender loving care as a veterinarian. So yeah.
Okay, so takes 2 swipes, but you get puppy free as well. Both of them looking fairly worse for wear, and having really been through the ringer with the flesh-eating bugs.
Fair enough.
Okay. We'll bring them through to, I suspect, the room that Willie and Sparky started in was probably apparently the most cleared, or maybe the raised platforms in the room that I was in initially.
Yep.
Might be a suitable hospital zone, effectively.
Well, it's also the way further into the complex that you've appeared in. Whereas the room that Willie was in, it seems to be the main exit from the portal. As you are all facing away from that face when you woke up.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll go over to the Kendra door. Kesley door, I call it.
Kendra door.
I'll just want to... Yeah, and I'll go over and go, is there anything salvageable from Kendra out of the door without... Because I'm just going to look for any sort of stuff that might be out there. Using the medicine check, of course. So.
Okay, looking at it, well, you don't think it's a case of cutting an ankle off and casting heal will bring them back?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of something that we can... I don't know.
Technically, are there parts that can be collected for like 2 resurrection if there's an option available?
You could, but you know how rare that is.
Absolutely. So,
but
Also, question.
Yep.
Yeah.
When someone is free to medically push my shoulder back into its socket, that would also be nice.
well, like I said,
And also strap it up so I don't move it.
yeah, that was what I brought up the idea. Where the best room is to effectively set up hospitalisation space for dogs to recover, Luke to recover, and Harry to recover, and really pistol winking.
Probably on the room with the wrath symbol, because that doesn't require taking anyone up a rope ladder.
Yep. Okay.
And has space to move.
Yeah, that's we've got the platforms that people can lie down on, or the dogs can lay down on, so they don't have to bend over to bring them and things. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I thought I would go to back into the hole to pull out some spare blankets and bedrolls and things like that to lay people out in, and then yeah. Meanwhile, Archie might be doing something with Thunder.
Yeah, I'll do the first. I'll see if I can help do this. Kind of, we might have to do the
medicine check to see if you can fix it. The Mel Gibson thing won't work unless Doozer is doing it himself.
Okay.
And it's been hard to do it live because the balance is off. It's showing at half the artwork that it's normally doing.
Okay, I'll go 26 minutes.
Okay, so with a big snap crack, you get it back into place. Doozer has no warning and is extremely feels the pain.
That's alright. If she punches me, he punches me, I understand completely.
So from Doozer's perspective, Sparky just appears next to him and flicks the arm into place.
I mean,
Check that side.
Okay, it's done, and I'll try to strap it up and whatever I can with what I've got. So.
It's not that hard to strap because you don't have to strap it across the body anymore. There's no anything below the elbow to keep out of the way.
Basically trying to get to the body, just the other side.
Oh, good. Just sit and relax, have some breath. You should be good now. I'll go to Kendra and just look at it and see if there's anything that I can take that might be able to. I don't know. I'm just thinking like he shadowed like a religious symbol or something like that. But I know she worked for Willie's wife, so...
None of that came through the door. That's still somewhere embedded. You think most of Kendra's stuff is embedded in that foot of door. She was a elf after all, and they're not always thick.
Yeah, the only things I'm poking out are hands, the face, and one ankle, I believe.
Yep.
One ankle and foot.
Do you remember what God she kind of supported, or do you remember that at all?
I don't believe she shared that much with you.
No, okay. Okay,
What about the owl?
You don't think the owl is around anywhere.
Is the other eyes open or they're open or closed?
The eyes are actually open.
I'd like to
Check out the mouth.
just close your eyes, do it, just say, okay.
You don't seem to be able to make the eyelids move. They seem to be stuck to the stone.
Oh, sorry. I did say sorry, and I say, well, you had a good run with us, kind of.
At this point, you remember that there was a extra person amongst the group who isn't anywhere to be seen, a tiefling by the name of Violence.
That's right.
You've come up one shot.
I asked him his question. Has anyone seen the tiefling?
You mean you don't ask where's Violence and leave it for them to figure out if they recognise you, Violence?
No, I'm doing the right thing, man, not the cheeky way. I was just asking, has anyone seen that tiefling that we met? I thought it came, I'm sure it came through in the portal with us. I'm sure about that, Amy.
Well,
If not,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming that at this stage at least, the intent would be for a extended period of rest while Marky maintains his charges under her care for an extended period of time.
Yeah, I can do that.
The
The nurse death drops after a couple of hours, by the way. From memory. I don't use my habits as much.
Cora will take a look around the immediate vicinity further, check the double check that A, there's nothing else coming out of this, but B, yeah, see if you can find this tiefling, and also take a look at the Goddess of Wrath, the Runelords Wrath sculpture at the end of the room, into the other room, to see if there's any remnants of portal or anything like that that obviously looking for a way back.
Yep. So if you spend 24 hours resting, you recover hit points equal to your Constitution modifier, minimum of 1, multiplied by double your level.
Yeah, although Sparky has the ongoing healer type effects.
Yes, I've also got usual battle medicine, but I've got also continuing recovery, so I can
recover, yeah.
Yeah.
That basically means that you continue doing medicine check every 10 minutes instead of every hour.
That's right. Yeah, so I can help out with that healing aspect, Mark. So, so if I'm feeling a bit under the weather, I can help out as much as I can. Including the poor little puppies. So.
Okay, so you provide healing while Corda has a look around. What is everyone else doing?
So we're now all done decapitating everything, amputating things, not decapitating.
Well, you can move on to decapitating if you wish to.
Currently Parry is lying on a bedroll in the makeshift hospital.
Okay, looking around, the main thing you actually see is the gemstone sitting on the pedestal in the alcove above, and the stairs leading up to another level.
Okay. Does the looking around at the chemical area, does the persistent image reactivate?
He does not.
So how many patients can Archie deal with at once?
So, Mark, how many patients can you manage at once?
Oh, I don't. How do I know that? That's the question.
Well, I think it's one of the specifications in the second digital recovery page.
So it says you can certainly monitor a patient's progress to administer a treatment charge. When treatment is on your patient, they only come in for 10 minutes instead of 1 hour. So if I can treat wounds of one person at a time, that'll be one person. So I don't have anything else. I've only got battle medicine and that's it otherwise. So
Yeah.
So basically I could treat something really well, but I can't do the hospital scene yet. I haven't quite upgraded my salary for that yet. So.
Okay, so I'm assuming you heal one person at a time until they're recovered.
Yep, I'll do that.
Which would probably take maybe about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Can I speed that up by taking... Can I take, like, consecutive minor healing of potion? Like, drink one? Like, I should have... I think I have, like, 8 of the 10 I bought left.
You can drink the potions, so the mundane healing will be reusable, whereas the potions are gone once drunk.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I think extra type.
But we're not going to be anywhere for at least 2 hours.
Oh, okay, well then I don't need to worry then. I just thought if we were in a hurry, but
Well, we don't know yet.
Does anyone mention the old guy who like appeared?
Looks like the illusion didn't come back again when I looked around. Yeah, for that.
Yeah, I might mention it just in passing while I'm trying to treat people, just to say, oh yeah, we saw this illusion that was upstairs kind of thing, and that's about it, I'd say. But, yeah.
Did you describe what it looks like?
Illusion as in like, not real, or...
Yeah, I'll describe it as a pre-recorded illusion that explain what I saw as much detail as I could possibly remember, and just say, you couldn't work out what it was saying, or what it was kind of mismatchy kind of thing, and I left the corner when to try to web other people. So.
Well, I think you probably talk to them because, hey, all who you talk to your patients sitting there. So.
Yeah, so I explained what I saw with my patients, saying, this is what we saw up there, Corda was trying to talk back to them, and I told Corda it's a pre-recorded illusion, so just saying something out loud. And then I think, from memory, those nasty little bugs are right then. So, yeah. So that's the only thing. I haven't searched any further yet. We mainly want to make sure everyone's okay first.
So, apart from the puppies and Corda, who's taken hit point damage? Obviously, presumably the adaptations related to the potential hit point damage effect, but we didn't have a chat about that. Because obviously, with your the rapid recovery type stuff that you can do that medicine check more regularly. but obviously it takes a couple of hours to go through it anyway, but did everyone have time to get back to full hit point?
Well, I think I'm pretty full at the moment, as far as I'm aware.
Everyone gets back to full hit points after about 3 hours.
Okay, happy with that.
Cool.
Including the puppies?
Including the puppies.
Okay. Now, the next question, Martin, considering how long it had been since we met the giant mosquitoes before we went into the tunnel, and then before we woke up after the thing, and then another 3 hours, you caught us with fairly upper.
Well, I will check that by checking the book.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been, but it's certainly at least every day, I think, from memory. Every 24 hours.
Nope, not that book. This book, maybe. I should have noted down which book I got it from, but hey, this looks like the right one. Okay, so fortitude save, yes.
You don't need to have done another one at some point?
He does need to have done a fortitude save.
Okay, plus 10, and roll the die. I'll use a d20 rather than a d12. Oh, 17 on the die. Oh, no, sorry, 12 on the die. That's a 1 5 on there. Yeah, so 12, 22.
Okay, so Corda is now second one.
Second one on top of drained one?
I think drained one will have gone away over the long rest.
I thought that was I got no drained one plus everything area, so yeah.
I think the drained one will go away with overnight rest.
Okay.
So, but you haven't, because you haven't rested overnight, you'll probably still be drained one then.
Okay, so still drained one. And then also second one.
Which means technically Doomsday is drained too.
Yeah. The onset of chickens, obviously Corda was already feeling pretty average, so probably not actually noticing necessarily work. But whether or not Sparky recognises the additional symptoms that are around in the area.
Oh, if I've checked out everyone, I'll probably check out Core at least once.
Well, you've been here a couple of Corda points, so...
And I've got a 24 my medicine roll. Did I notice anything else happening in the Corda?
Okay, so Corda just looks like he's sick from something. He's obviously been through the ringer with the giant mosquito.
You okay, Corda?
Still looking like he hasn't recovered all that blood he lost.
You need to sit down, Corda. Have a break for a second. You don't look good.
I'm good. I'll keep going.
Okay. But if you pass out, I'm not catching you.
You do see a lot of green showing through from the elf side of Corda.
That's not good. No, point that out to Corda.
Whereas Doomsday has a lot of pink showing through because the drained really is affecting Doomsday quite badly because he.
Okay, I'm just keeping a close eye on both at the moment. Did you guys want me to do a bit of a quick search around before we get head off, or? Sparky's very good at picking out things, and I feel I've completed my nurse duties for the time being.
getting also that have Willie been doing any flying or wandering?
Yeah, I think I might give Sparky a hand.
Yeah, me and Willie might just go around while you have a bit of a rest, Cordo, because you've done a lot of work recently. And slicing and dicing.
So does Willie actually have any of the spare hands that he collected earlier?
Spare hands that I collected earlier.
I believe there was some people collecting body parts last session.
I don't remember collecting body parts.
Might have been Doozer.
Sorry, what was that?
I believe someone was collecting hands last session.
Someone was collecting hands?
Yeah.
Was I?
I'm not sure who was. I had a note down that someone was.
Not Doozle.
Would it be violence?
It was probably violence.
Might have been violence.
Where did you get your hands from? One of the Doomsday minions?
Oh, it could have been one of Doozer's minions, yeah. By the way...
Didn't I have one left before we went into the portal?
You did.
I'm guessing we have not seen another corpse or body or anything yet.
There is a humanoid-shaped bloodstain in the ceiling.
Oh, that would probably be the day.
Claudia saw that earlier.
Yep, that would totally be it.
Okay, so the first thing that Sparky does see of interest is the large aquamarine gemstone sitting on the pedestal overlooking the makeshift hospital.
I reluctantly just meant I keep a note of it. Don't think it's a good idea to steal things based on where we're considering how we are. I'm thinking of just looking at things that might help us be able to get out of here. So.
Agree.
It's very reluctant going Sparky going. It's sparkly. It'll suit Sparky a lot, but Sparky's not enough for Sparky at the moment. So
the gemstone is bigger than your hand.
Yes, it's killing Sparky right now, man. I'm absolutely certain about that.
It's probably worth more than all your gear combined.
Especially now.
I will.
We can always pick it up on the way out, mate.
Yeah, we're on the way out. I'd rather still get the hell out of here. Willie and I decided that we'd maybe on the way out.
That is the assumption you can actually make it back here. Because there's no way back from as far as you can tell from here.
I know, but we're just trying to find a way out first, then we can go take it on the way out. I think that's the idea. So, we'll keep looking around. We noticed there.
There is a set of stairs leading up past here. If the only way is up, you probably won't come back down again.
Yeah. We're trying to look around anything that's down here and below us and make sure we haven't missed any extra doors or anything like that.
Well, you believe down here is literally a dead end.
Okay. Looks like the only way out is the stairs over there. I yell out to the rest of the guys.
And that's after many hours of looking at walls.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Kendra. Yeah, okay. I feel so sorry for somebody who cares.
Well, you can keep giving Kendra high fives as you go past.
Poor Kendra, seriously.
Yeah, why not?
No.
So after your third high five, the Kendra's hand falls off.
Oh.
Look, she's dead, guys. Let's not dwell on it too much, okay?
Hey, wasn't someone looking at taking your body apart?
Don't Sparky pick the hand up and try and Put in a pocket, then remove the evidence.
No. Would Sparky roll a medicine roll to confirm whether there's any chance that I could bring Kendra back with a hand or not?
Oh, you know you can bring her back if you have enough money.
Sorry?
Any part of the body, if there was a part of the body that would die, come back to 2 eggs.
Okay, well, I will wrap it as much as I can, and I don't have the proper equipment to wrap it properly for obvious reasons, but
You've got bad evidence.
yeah, I know, but we're starting right now soon. So I'll do wrap it and go. I'll try, but I don't know how soon I can do it. I say to her in the stone door. Thinking that she'll reply to me, she won't, but yeah.
She seems a bit stiff at the moment.
Oh, I won't be able to make Kesley I won't be able to make Kesley right now. Thank you. Appreciate that. But anyway, I'll try to do the what I did with our other friend. I'll try to see if I can. Yeah, I'll try.
Though I do currently have the music for Knocking on Heaven's Door in my head right now.
Yeah. So after I go searching, I'll make sure I wrap that part. I don't have a backpack, so I don't know where I'm going to stick this hand at the moment. Yeah.
Well, powder. So, but also the thing that while Willie and Sparky are doing their one turn, Sparky and Bob for just sit tight, rest up. Shortly thereafterwards, started manoeuvring the crate back into the hole and going through what equipment do people lose that Corner might be able to replace.
Okay. I would have had my shield on the back of my backpack, so I don't think that's possible with me right now.
Okay, Corner, I don't have a care shield.
But that's not. I didn't use it because it was a magic shield, so not a big thing.
Okay. Corner, you can what you want with it.
I mean, I think Doozer still has all this stuff because I didn't get the all.
You lost a limb, not your gear.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Mum.
You lost a limb, not your gear.
Yeah, I lost a limb on my gear. And it means I can't. It means I can't do my well, at least for now, can't do my dual wielding attack. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Does mean that you might be able to get a prosthetic put together that has an axe head.
That's right, that's on the end of your arm.
I won't need to quick draw the second axe anymore.
So I would have lost. Here we go. 2 cure wound potions, 2 large burst potions, a smoke stick, healer's kit, a climbing kit, and anything else in the backpack that would be in the backpack.
Did you not have your healer kit on your bandolier?
Well, I didn't put down there, so but I have my thieves tools with me, but I wouldn't have that. Yeah.
You probably have things like your charm on your bandolier.
Normally you have a healer kit on a bandolier, you gotta give you bad medicine.
Okay. Well,
Obviously, you can't do one action or 2 action medicine if you're going to spend half your time doing for your attack.
yeah, so I was saying I would have anything in my adventure backpack, which is the usual stuff, and my climbing kit, and those potions, and my crossbow and my magical shield. So everything else I would have on my person, and my blue longswords with Lady Marsh, so get it together. So I'm glad I didn't have that.
You do still have the sword you found.
Did I? I'm pretty sure I handed it back to Lady Marsh.
No, the sword you found in this dungeon.
You mean the one I got and the armor?
He found a cursed sword.
Oh, I used that one. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it's the thing that you, when you did the detect magic, rang up at level 20.
Ah,
Yay!
what could go wrong?
Yeah, everyone in the room at that time was like, oh damn.
Gotta love Detect Magic. It now tells you the level of the most powerful item in the room that you don't know about.
We were all like, ooh, because I think, what did you say before it was like max level, like 8?
Well, you hadn't done Detect Magic till you had grabbed that weapon.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jesus doesn't have to take magic, so that really doesn't apply anyway.
So it is a parry thing now. Parry's the only spellcaster amongst the group. Don't you feel lucky there, Josh?
Sorry?
You are the only spellcaster they have.
Yeah. Great.
Is Harry able to walk?
Parry is able to walk. It wasn't all of his leg, it was just part of his calf.
After that? Okay. And yeah, I was going through checking what Corner had in his portable hole and noticed the fact that he does actually have a spare backpack, with like a couple spare backpacks and other standard sort of equipment. But then I noticed that he's not going to offer it.
The whole greed thing, you could make a check to see if you can offer it. Remember, you can make the check, and if you make the check, it's not a problem. Otherwise, you just don't end up doing it.
Well, no, it's a flat check, 11 plus, or take 1d4 wisdom damage when I sell or give away an item. So, if I offer it, technically, I'm risking a 50-50 done for 1d4 wisdom damage. So, yeah, so you wouldn't be offering stuff. Whether or not Marky then
You sure he doesn't rent it?
Sorry?
He may rent it out.
Well, he had lent out things like the repeating crossbow.
Well, I mean from the case of the Shard of Greed, you may rent, as in make them pay for it to use it. That definitely won't have a roll against you.
But it's not talking about selling an item. So I would have thought that renting probably still counted even though you're getting money for it and coming back to you.
Rental means that it's still yours, and you haven't given it away. But you're making money from it. So that the Shard of Greed will approve. You've kept the item, and you're still making money from someone else using it.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, okay. you miss complication of the fact of how desperately Sparky actually wants an extra backpack or other random equipment. Because of the realization that while Porter was basically resetting the portable hole and the crates and things like that back into place and making sure that everything's in order, recounting all the stock. I was looking through thinking, oh yeah, well, hey, I've got a spare backpack, I could give that to Sparky, and then remember that actually the corner, I won't give anything away now.
That's right.
Because you've got the Shard of Greed.
That's right, yeah. I do remember that, yeah, so... Okay, yeah, we can put it right there. Yeah, so... The cursed sword, I probably would have had it on my side of my body or something, that or in my right arm, something like that. I don't know.
It was in the backpack and it came through with you.
Okay, it was stuck in the backpack. Cool, yeah, okay.
No, I said it wasn't on the backpack, it came through with you.
Ah, okay.
It was still in your hand.
Oh. very one-handed healing. It's been very good job.
Well, no, not one that's up your hand.
Okay. Okay, so I think we've done everything I've got, what I've got. And then is there any way we can help with like any sort of splints or anything like that, or things to help people walk and all that kind of stuff that we might have to do? So we have to, I assume the stairs is upstairs where we're going to jump to the platform, is that right?
To get up to the platform, you can use the ladder inside the area where the puppies and Parry were.
Cool, okay.
And then you can take the stairs up, and we'll see how that goes for you.
So, yeah, so Parry is walking around and up, by carrying the engine part.
Parry will just have a slight limp, but can still
Okay.
move normally.
Okay. He's got a bit of a penalty on his movement speed, so...
It's only a bit of his calf that's cut off. It wasn't like an arm or anything, you know, guys.
So a bit, so
or a tail or a foot.
well, it was a bit of an arm and a bit of a leg.
Someone's just been salty that they keep on injuring their arm. This time, this one ended up in being lopped off.
Okay, you know what? Juice is actually going to take offense to that because this was not his doing at all.
Also, Martin, I really hope you're not that serious. Because your face cam is frozen with a very serious face.
Well, it keeps freezing, so I'll see if I can fix it for you.
Yeah, this is the time we should actually go look at the gym.
I think so.
Yeah, look how annoyed we made him.
Look, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's the perfect time. Right?
Look how angry we made the DM. Oh no.
Martin's face when he has to deal with this party.
That's very true. Yeah.
So, Sparky,
Yo,
was the gem where the
the hologram shit.
hologram came out of?
Well, it came out around the same spot, but I don't think it came out of the gem, as far as I can remember. So,
Yay, there he is.
So, likely to be magical, which means possibly trapped.
I will check for traps right now.
Okay. Give. It's a secret check, isn't it?
Yes, you want my numbers? I think it's plus 14. No. To investigate traps, it's plus 15.
Oh well, that's an interesting roll.
Can't see it from here.
Well, that's because it's a secret roll.
Oh, don't talk. Okay, that's fair enough. You got it.
Okay. You squared the line. There's absolutely no traps here.
Looks good to me.
Perfectly safe. Nothing wrong here at all.
Trust me on this one, Billy.
Okay. So you're gonna pick up the gem or what?
I'm going to see if I can pick up the gem without doing too much damage to it.
Okay, so how are you going to pick up the gem?
Now, the gem's stuck into the stone. Is it actually imprinting the stone, or is it actually loose? Okay.
How are you going to figure that out?
Well, I'm going to slowly look around the side of the gem, check it out, kind of use my thieving tools to see if it sticks up a little bit, things like that.
Well, it does have a flat side, and it actually looks fairly large, so you might not be able to lift it with a gem, with one of your thieves' tools.
Okay. So I get out one of my lovely silver dagger and slowly see if I can just pop it out, if that makes sense.
Okay, so how are you going to pop it out?
Well, I'll just see it. Just see if I can just go under one side of it, just see if I can pop it out.
One hand on top, dagger underneath, careful flying.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
So you're going to put your hand on the gem, is what I hear.
Okay, I would. Yes. I'm giving you opportunities, Mark. Well, I usually do, by the way.
Okay, so you put your hand on the gem, it feels nice and warm under your fingers as you slide your dagger underneath and lift it off the pedestal. It's a bit of a strain because it is a heavy sucker. It's probably at least 3 or 4 pounds worth of diamond. Of the aquamarine that is bigger than your hand.
Okay.
And a dwarven hand at that, which is normally bigger than a human's hand.
Aquamarine, okay.
You value it at over 1,000 gold.
Marine size of a hand of huge.
You can pay off your debts with that.
Okay, here we go. Which is what I'm correct.
You might have my experience.
I'll pick it up, use both hands, of course, and investigate it and go.
So I do know a mage in Corvosa you can, pay for some services.
Yeah, I know you're going with that one. Yeah. No. I might have to pay off my debts just to make sure I do the proper thing. I'm a friend of it. So I'll tell you with it. My idea is to maybe pay off my debt to a certain town.
Yeah.
Make me feel a bit better with myself. So I think that's what a good Pathfinder would do.
Right, so a good Pathfinder would pay off his debts?
Pay off debts, yes.
Okay. So,
as a certain other fantasy series would say, Bucky always pays off.
I'll be dead with a first gem.
So I've got the gem, I'll look around, I don't see any walls moving or anything like that, do I?
Nope, but everyone else is watching you.
Yeah, okay, let's get out of here, let's go upstairs.
Sweet, let's go. Martin?
Yep.
Quick question. I triple jumped the effect of the second, and I talked about you can spend the thing away from the rest and attempt to reach other, allow immediate fortitude save against the effect that made you quicken. On a success, reduce difficulty by 1 or 2 or by 2 on critical. I'm guessing that Corlac tried that, but because he's actually still got undiagnosed malaria, it's not like he ate something bad, so he can't just throw up, can he?
If you get sickened from like poison that you've ingested or
that's right.
potions or other stuff like that, or some effects, like say you get the bad smell that makes you sickened, once you get away from the thing that's causing the effect, then you can make the throw up and
get rid of it.
It's limited to you removing yourself from the exposure causing it.
Yeah, happy with that.
Okay, so you walk up a long set of stairs. Probably about 20 or 30 set of stairs that comes up to a blade-shaped room, which is about 20 feet wide and over 100 feet long, with the stairs being the hilt of the blade and the far end being the tip with a door. A walkway artfully painted with dizzying geometric designs runs down the center of this long grand hall. The vaulted ceiling rises 25 feet overhead, and a quartet of headless iron statues stand on vigil in southern alcoves raised 15 feet over the ground. The statues' 4 heads lie in fragments along the ground, along with long, spidery legs that may have once given the strange thing locomotion. 2 bronze gates once barred passage to the east and west, but they have both been smashed open. The head of the statue in the room all seem to be staring vacantly at the ceiling.
Okay.
They've been lying on the floor, got knocked off, don't you know?
Looks like their heads have been lopped off. There are smears of blood in the area. And you can make a perception check to see what you can notice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so clearly you have pressed the blaze.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. So
28.
28. Okay, so the blood looks to be about 1 to 2 days old. But looking around, you see what appears to be one of the followers of Dusa, at least the top of their head rising out of the floor.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, user. There's your friend.
No, well, they were just minions.
And so it's interesting that we were all spat out within 50 feet or so of each other, but this one was spat out, well, several dozen flights of stairs upwards.
By the looks of things, if you go backwards from the way his head is pointing, they all point back to the same entry location. Parry can tell you that they would be the spell that would portal you here would move you to the closest open space from where you appear. As long as the magic's still working.
When did he go through? Was he? I thought he was like second or third to go through.
Well, it's all a bit of a blur what happened when you went through the portal.
Yeah, tell me all.
Actually, yeah, was the whole party actually dragged in, or was it again a situation of, oh, someone falling down the well, so people will jump in after them?
Some people jumped, some people were sucked.
I think most of the party was sucked. I think the last couple of people jumped, including Dooza, because Dooza was the last one trying to resist being pulled in before Mark was like, and it's gonna explode in your face.
Yeah, no, I was sucked in. I think Willie and I was sucked in. And I think Dooza was definitely jumped in. I think you were jumped in as well.
Right, okay. But potentially, if it was a case of getting a reflex save and a strength save to try and hang on before being sucked in, then it's likely to do and caught out at the last one. Okay. When we came across the big open hole, someone got pushed by a dog, so other people jumped in afterwards into the dark hole.
No, the dog jumped on me while I was trying to do the proper thing and go down. So I can't control the dog, somebody else can control the dog.
That wasn't Sparky, that was the idea of others who, Sparky's fallen down the well. We'll jump down afterwards without going to see what's there or look for a road or anything along those lines.
I'm sure we'll all land in different places, even though it's a small hole.
But people do land in different places because of all the bees hanging out that they can always go fall away.
No, it's okay.
So you're saying this one was one of the, okay. Harry will give some explanation as to why there's chat over such a wide area.
If we feel it's okay to keep walking through the chamber,
wasn't there a slightly interesting description of the floor?
There was.
Can I do just a general trap look around the place before one step into that room?
Sure. Is that a secret roll?
Yeah, by plus 15. Yeah, I believe it's a secret roll. I've got a...
Don't worry, you're on fire tonight. You believe there are absolutely no traps here whatsoever.
Looks straight out the quarter.
What was the description of the floor again?
The description of the floor is walkway artfully painted with dizzying geometric designs runs down the center of this long grand hall. The vaulted ceiling rises 20 feet overhead, and a quartet of headless iron statues stand vigil in southern alcoves raised 15 feet off the ground. And the four heads lie in fragments along the ground, along with spidery legs that might have once given the strange thing locomotion. And the bronze gates to the that you came through and on the other side of the room are both smashed open.
wrong place we came through. We know we came through like that.
Well, when you entered the room at the top of the stairs, there was a bronze gate that was broken.
Right, okay. Oh, right, yes, so yes, it was good, yeah. You mentioned 4 statues all losing heads, and then a binary contraction that might give it a locomotion. Was that something else, or was that each of the 4 statues?
You think the legs could have belonged to the statues?
Right, okay, yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the translation. Descriptively jiggling geometric designs on the floor. In corner, drained and thickened state, they're probably even worse than dolls. So you'll probably, having given the all clear by Sparky, you'll probably head out on the floor, probably stumbling a bit on the way, I would expect.
So did he end up having spare boots in his hull?
No, I did not have, I did have spare boots listed. I forgot what the name was. I think I was looking for clothing. No, he did not specifically carry feathers.
Okay. So yes, apparently a few of you are going without right now.
Yeah.
What you have no problems walking along the dizzying geometric designs. Though you wouldn't want to try to walk in the pattern of those designs.
Well, he might actually be doing that inadvertently if he's feeling a bit dizzy.
Okay, so it takes you not long to cross the room, and apparently Sparky was right. There were no traps.
That's right. Never doubt Sparky.
Okay. As soon as I gave you all clear, I started reluctantly walking across.
Okay. We'll wait for everyone to slowly walk across there.
Okay. Once you make it across, you can see into the next room. A large pool of water fills most of the room, leaving a 5-foot wide walkway around the perimeter. The walls are decorated in mosaics of undersea vistas inhabited by hideous monsters. A 10-foot wide platform in the middle of the pool supports a hunched-over statue of a twisted creature, its tentacle-infested mouth clutching a large red gemstone. The tops of 2 narrow walls, each a foot wide and just submerged above the water surface, connect to this platform from the north and south. Bronze gates bar entry to the rooms to the east and southwest, although the southwest gate appears to have been forced open, so that's the gate in front of you. A large iron slab stands in the wall in the northeast, decorated by an image of some sort of monstrous figure. So, big room with water, with some sort of platform in the center of some statue, and a corridor to the north, and a set of doors in the center of the one you came through in the south.
How wide was the corridor across the water?
The corridor across the water is about a foot's width.
Right.
You can go around the water itself, which has 10 foot. Sorry, 5 foot to go around the river, the lake, or 1 foot to cross the lake.
And what's the plank or is it a wood plank or stone pathway or
It
is it something across the water?
It appears to be a stone pathway.
And the passage off at the far end, or just on each side, or?
There's a passage in the middle and at the far end. The passage at the far end seems to be a solid door with a niche the same size as the gemstone you see in the mouth of the statue.
And the statue's in the middle of the lake?
Statue's in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
So what is Cordar's will saving throw?
Roll is plus 10 minus 1 for second. Roll of 12 is 21.
21. Okay, so
and if you make it different, I've got to say that Bordeaux, they put you down on hands and knees, because you can look if the passage, if the platform, the 1 foot wide platform, whether it's actually how thick it is, or whether it goes right down into the water and things like that. Yeah.
by the looks of things, it actually goes right down into the water.
Okay.
You're not sure how deep the water is?
No. And so yeah, so then obviously the 21 will also makes a good thing or a bad thing career wise, but
and it looks like a brilliant red garnet in the mouth of the statue. Looks bigger than the one that Sparky picked up.
More gems.
But the one that's 1 foot across is slightly under the water level, so it looks slippery. You can walk on it without submerging yourself, but the stone itself is technically underwater.
The water currently overlaps it regionally.
It does. It would make it a slip hazard.
Yeah. We're going to walk around down the side, the corridor, or at least look down the corridor first of all. If others want to try and get across the pathway, go for it.
I suggest anyone who's not injured, I was going to, with maybe Willie, head to where that gen is, but I'll wait for everyone else to get across the thing before we do that. So. What do you know?
There's the 1 foot wide walkway go all the way across the lake, or just to the back of the middle and then have to walk back again?
It goes all the way across the lake.
But how it would be around the statue? Is there a platform around the statue at all to walk around?
There is enough around the statue you could walk around it, and the statue and the ground there is actually above the water level, but the pathway on the other side is also partly submerged.
Yeah, like I said, Cordo's going to take him down there, gone down the 5 foot side of the room to look down the corridor that was open halfway down.
Yeah, I'll let him look at that, and whenever it's on the edge of the room, I might have a look at this statue and things like that with Lee. And I'm happy if you want to put that during a session, aren't you?
Okay, so we'll start off with
Team Thievery, Willie and Sparky, and yeah.
So Sparky and Willie are crossing the lake. Let's see how well you do it. I believe that would be an acrobatics check.
It's good for me.
You should both be good at that.
Yeah, we are the best. We're Team Awesome. Let me roll the dice and then I'll find out how bad 23 for me.
Okay, and how about Willie?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, so you both make it across the walkway and reach the statue in the center. What would you like to do?
I'd like to investigate the statue. See any interest in it. So, is that a perception check?
So what is your perception bonus?
With a side check, which is 16 plus 16.
Wow.
Okay, so looking at it, this statue does not look right. What is your will save bonus?
Will is plus 12.
Okay, you realize that the gem in the statue has some sort of suggestion wanting you to take it. It doesn't actually affect you, but you can see the effects of it.
So the gemstone wants to take it, but I don't know what it's going to do to me. Is that what you're saying?
The gemstone in the mouth of the statue is trying to compel you to take it, but it has no effect on you.
Save me! Save me!
With the weirdness of the statue, anything weird, was it anything that seems odd to me? Or?
Well, do you have a cult?
I do.
I do, but I'm not trained in it.
No.
Okay, so what's your occult bonus?
Plus 5.
7.
Okay, so with both of you looking at it, this thing looks messed up. It could actually be a creature from beyond waiting for you to activate it.
I just look at Billy. What do you reckon?
I think it could be a creature from the beyond waiting for us to activate it.
I think we've had enough problems today. What do you reckon?
I reckon. I think that's a wise choice.
Yeah, we kind of decided to go back the other way, back where we
Though you do think that the gemstone in its mouth is worth twice what you've already taken.
Wow. I mean, we've got enough to pay off Sparky's debts, so do we really need it? And especially if the creature murders us, so...
But he's, this is so tempting, I don't know. As a throw, it's so tempting, man. It's like,
Well, look,
no.
you could triple the amount of gold value you have in gemstones with just 2
I know.
gemstones.
I just don't think our party could do anything really bad right now. Yeah.
But remember that apparently there's a slot in the door at the far end just to take the size of the gemstone.
Oh. If that's the case.
Well, but how about we go and check that before we start pulling the gemstones out of Richard's mouth?
Okay, with that thought, we will end this session here and come back next week to see what you actually do. Next fortnight and see what you do.
Sorry for the TPK, guys.
As you ponder, shall you or shall you not?
The shell not really leveling up with the shells at the moment, but no. But we'll have to check. I'll have to check on the thing. So.
Okay, so
Hey.
any final words before we go to credits?
No, I'm good now. I'll be muted.
Like I said, you're a dwarf. The gems after you to save her.
I know.
Hey, it would make a great pillow for a dwarf. Okay, so end credits it is.